Hello everybody, it's Girl Got Game, and welcome back to Arcade Spirits. Today, we are starting a certain Mr. Yummy's route. So that should be fun. How is everybody doing today? Alright, let's start our skipperoony. Hello Juniper, our old love. Let's get to where things start getting interesting. I do not want to subscribe to
Thank you for
Pizza
subscribing
Pets.
to
Meow! Hello, Yuli and Sweet Bean Catherine. Good to see ya. Hope you guys are doing well this evening. Alright, let's keep on skipping. Alright, we're gonna put on our flirty first impressions again, of course, because that's very important for the whole yummy thing later. So yeah, it should be fun. Okay, time to get dressed. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be our first choice. Hello, Mara. Good to see you. How's it going? And Zachary is here as well. Ooh, you clocked in early so you get to leave early. Nice. Well, at least there's that kind of a bonus. I'm doing good, Catherine, thank you. And hello, Westwood and Ladies First. Good to see you guys. How are you doing? You're just in time for our first difference in dialogue options for why we're going to the Funplex this time. So we're gonna trust in the science, because as we all know, Gavin is a very steady individual. Assuming Iris isn't lying, she's massively interconnected to any number of databases. And now to my own digital persona. All my mumblings, my rants and ravings, my cat memes. Aw, yeah, Yuli. I understand you're gonna go to sleep not too long after I start this, so hopefully you have a good sleep tonight. I'm doing good, Yuli, thanks. Yeah, not too bad. It's actually been a pretty good day. I've been chilling most of the day, which is a nice change of pace for me. I've heard about virtual assistants before, about the wonders they can perform. In an increasingly connected future year 20 beep, they're a practical next step in AI research. By this point, it's going to take a miracle to sort my life out. So what if that miracle is made of bits and silicon? I'll take it. I've always had an affinity with silicon, right? Yeah. And hello, JJ. How are you doing? Nice to have you. I know. Me? Chilling? What reality am I in? I've been replaced by my alter universe ego. And as I came to realize weeks later, turns out that was the best rational decision I've ever made. Nice, Zachary. Deep breath. Yes, Nolly has come and invaded Game Dan. Good to see you, by the way. How are you doing? That is fair, Yuli. I mean, chilling in the sense of relaxing, not so much cool. I'm not cooling here in the heat of summer. Oh, you're getting cramps, JJ. Oh no. I'm sorry. Hopefully they don't develop into anything too serious for you. Meh. Yeah, this is the very, very early part of, like, the very first chapter of Arcade Spirits. And things are going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be a rational person instead of a kind person. So I'm interested to see what the dialogue changes and inner thinking changes are going to be. I don't know if I'd want to stay in winter for 3 years. I like fall. Fall's really nice. It's like, you can have some warm days, but it's like warm, like the kind of warm where you can have a hoodie on and it's comfy, and then it's cool enough in the evening where you can like sleep comfortably and also have a fire. So I'm a big fan of fall. And yes, Westwood, it's the very beginning. And besides, Iris was confident to 99.97%. And a lot of people poured a lot of science into that number, like she said. Spring would be my second, for sure, Yuli. My problem is I have allergies in the spring. Like the pollen that just bursts from the trees is like, eh. And hello, Gigi, good to see you. Hope today's been treating you well, dude. Spring is a myth. I chose to put my faith in the technology when I walked out the door this morning, right? I owed it to myself to see that through. I'm liking this, I don't know, rational, technology-focused crystal so far. This is fun. The truth is that even if I don't consider myself a gamer, I'm certainly decent with computers, with an affinity for silicon. You have to be in 20 beep! And if in the end that science failed me, well, no harm, no foul. At least I tried. So I opted to push on through those doors and see what waited for me on the other side. Oh, okay, that's good, JJ. I'm glad it's not a regular thing where the cramps are that bad. Hopefully it's not that bad this time as well. You're alive, Chi-Chi. Oh no. Well, it's nice to have you here. Okay, so for Gavin, we're gonna be focusing on steady, kind, and basic, basically. That's like his three main things. I think steady's the highest, followed by kindness and then basic, so let's do a basic for Miss Francine. Have we done this? We have done this before. Okay, I'm glad I remembered that, JJ. Yeah, basically the bookworm route. You're not wrong. Let's do a Brontosaurus this time. I think we've done all of these. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah, Doc? Okay. And by the way, hello to you, Doc, in case I missed you earlier. Nice to have you. Yeah, let's do, well, since it's in that kind of order, let's do a kindness now to even out the basic. I always wanted to be a bird. Yes, my favorite snack. Really, Catherine? I thought I did, like, the first one basic. Oh, well. Alright, time to do a tasty apple with almond butter. Definitely my snack of choice. Definitely not this one. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. If I'm hungry, I need something that's got enough nutrients and protein to carry me through the rest of the day. An apple with peanut butter will carry you through the rest of the day. Man, I wish I could be like that. That's good. You know how to plan accordingly for any situation. You know what they say. You are what you eat. Yeah, I'm a trash mammal. I will admit. Yeah, Zachary, if I could, like, look out at snow, I love winter. Winter's beautiful. It's the whole shoveling and, like, driving in it that I'm like, eh. Yeah, let's do... So this is the zombie apocalypse. So yeah, I'm an engineer. I can make a thing or two. I've never done that. I'm essentially MacGyver. TM. Did you know? I can make anything out of a string, a match, and a screwdriver. Especially if what you want is a screwdriver wrapped in burning string. Good. We'll need someone to build makeshift defenses and think quickly in case we get surrounded. An inventive brain is always a critical role in any survival. One more thing.
Why are you here?
Why am I here this time? To be honest, I didn't have a better answer than my super science phone told me to do it. Faith in silicon got me this far, but to get further I needed more than that. I needed to actually think this through. Ooh, okay. So I've done kindness like twice in a row. Confused silence is such a good one. Oh, nice, Zachary. I've never heard that. I'm gonna have to look up that song later. Vampire at the swimming pool. Amazing. So this time we're gonna be a little more honest and be like, I don't know why I'm here. Other than my phone told me to. Yeah, JJ, that would be me in the apocalypse. I'm just throwing myself to the swarm. I don't want to, like, rough it out with a bunch of people that are inevitably going to betray me and then I get eaten. I would just like to get it over and done with, please. Just let me be with my zombie brethren. And Kit, hello! Nice to have you. Welcome. How are you doing today? To be honest, ma'am, I don't know. Not yet. I've been avoiding the question for a long time. Just making do, getting by, settling for what life will give me. Maybe I should want more than that, though. When I was a kid, I'd go to arcades with my family all the time, but that was long ago. Maybe I want to reconnect with that. Maybe I just want a job. I don't know. But if you hire me, I'm hoping to find out why I'm here along the way. I can promise you that I'll take this job seriously. In my last job, I was a lifeguard. Even if arcade games aren't life and death, I promise to take my work just as seriously. That perks her attention. Oh my, a rather serious occupation, that. Oof, I've been there, Kit. I've been there too many times. Amazing, Zachary. Yeah, that'd be me. I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna wait till they come and feed. You know what would probably happen is I'd be that person just like lying out in the middle of the forest waiting for zombies to come get me, and they just keep walking by me because they think I'm dead. They're just like, I mean, everybody else runs away screaming from us, so she's probably already one of us, and that's how I survived the apocalypse. Haha, did it. Alright, I think we've seen this before, so we can skip that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold on, slide back into my life, sir. Thank you. He should, Gigi. I was promised coffee at some point. So, he's usually my coffee deliverer. So yeah, we should see a wild Da later on in the stream, fingers crossed. Hopefully, hopefully. Otherwise, if I'm getting near the end of the stream, go and raid his Discord and be like, shouldn't you be making your wife a certain beverage, sir? That's my suggestion. Well, that's a good way to do it, Mara. Just see how many Atomi games you can get through before the zombies come for you. Slide back into my life. Yeah, you know, as one does. Not every day. It's usually, I usually get my own coffee, or my mother-in-law will bring me coffee. But when I'm streaming, I'd like to not interrupt the stream as much as possible. So he very kindly will sneak in here and put down the cup and then be like, hello, everybody. So, yeah. Ah, yes, Gigi, of course. Good call. Yeah, he might not. There was a bit of a dental emergency with Doug, unfortunately. Sorry to, like, derail here for a second. But, sidebar here. Yeah, yesterday we were going to my parents, and as we were leaving, he was, like, asking me to like, make sure you look presentable. As you do when you go to visit the in-laws. And, he's like, you know, do I have anything in my teeth? Does my hair look okay? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, man, yeah, you look good. There's, like, one of your teeth is getting, like, more discolored, it looks like. And he's like, oh, crap, which one? So I pointed it out to him, and he went in and checked it out. And he's like, yeah, I think it's cracked. Like, there's a crack from the top to the bottom now, so he's very gingerly eating stuff at the moment. Of course, it happened on a long weekend here. Of course it did. So none of the dental places were open yesterday or today. And he's trying to have as much liquid food as possible, you know, like smoothies and soups and stuff like that, and gingerly trying to eat on the other side. So it just depends on... Yeah, he's okay. It's like the tooth is still intact. So he's just worried about it breaking off before he can get to the dentist, obviously. So yeah, he left a message with the dentist this morning. Probably the earliest we'll hear is tomorrow morning, and then we have to find out when he can get in to be x-rayed and all that stuff. So yeah, that happened. So yeah, we'll have to just see I don't know if he'll be able to do the stream tomorrow, Gigi, but well, he'll come in. You guys can chitty chat for a bit. Yeah, poor guy. He's been miserable all day. That was part of the whole chilling thing, is we just kind of hung out on the couch and watched TV and, you know. Yeah, poor guy. And yeah, Game Den, as far as the vacation, we'll have to see, because obviously he can't, like, trying to have smoothies while you're away and like bring a blender and fruit and stuff is just a big hassle. Especially when you were just like, oh, we'll just barbecue some burgers and, you know, eat some potato chips as snacks and all that kind of stuff. It's a little difficult with a chip tooth. So yeah, we're gonna see. It all depends on how early he can get into the dentist, when they can fit him in to fix his tooth and all that stuff. So, aw, thanks, Gigi. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we can get it sorted sooner rather than later, but I had a I was actually Saturday during the stream when I was like, so guys, I'm going to be away this coming weekend for my 2-day vacation finally. and the universe is probably listening like, oh, what's that? You would like to go away? Well then. Yes, Kit, this would be the second time my vacation would be canceled. And depending on how much the... Well, that's a discussion for another time. We were going to go away for... It's our 10th wedding anniversary this September. So we were thinking about, like, going away for at least a weekend then as well, but that may not happen just depending on what is going on with the tooth. So it's just a big... Yes, 10th! The big double digits. We're finally going to our double digits. Thank you, ladies first. Thank you very much. And thank you, Doc. So, yeah. I mean, we'll try to make something work out between us. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, everybody. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll work something out between us to get away for a little bit. It would be nice. But, I mean, what are you gonna do? Stuff comes up. Love is in the air, Yuli. Thank you, Kath, Kit, Mara, Westwood. Yeah, there you go. You can add it to my wiki. Girl Got Game has been married to Da PC Outcast for 10 years. And thank you, Game Dan. Zachary, yeah. No, thank you very much. That's okay. I mean, if anything, we'll have, like, a party, you know. Like, we'll have like, our family and friends over and do something that way if nothing else, so. It'll be good. It'll be really good. We'll make it happen. So in September, it's the 29th, is our day of wedded bliss. That's when it happened. 2012, September 29th. It was a Saturday. It was actually like a really warm Saturday when we got married, so it was really nice. Yeah. Mara, get on to making that wiki. Oh, nice, Zachary. October 1st? Cool. How many years is it for you, out of curiosity, if you feel like sharing? If not, tell me to mind my own beeswax. Anyway, okay, all that being said, you know, give Dawes some good vibes when he comes by with the coffee, for sure, because poor boy needs some comfort. Good question, Catherine. What day is... what day is the 13th? I haven't even looked at it. It's a Saturday. I mean, I probably will. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna head out. Universe. How about no? Advice on lasting that long? Well, I think something that's been really, like, this wouldn't work for all couples, but like, Doug and I have spent a lot of time together. Like, we've worked basically our entire married life, we've worked together in the same jobs, and we've gone for like lots of walks, and we eat all our meals together. And so like spending a lot of that time together is like it really helps to, because you're just like communicating all the time, you know? So I found that really helps. Having a good sense of humor is very helpful because you can see the funny side in situations. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would... Yeah, just my biggest recommendation is just spending as much time as you can together. That and just being like very open about communicating about stuff. Like don't just try to talk about things as soon as possible, and then it doesn't become a big thing, you know? So, yeah, that's my advice. Hopefully that helps a little bit. 10 years together in total, Zachary. Nice. Well, congratulations on that to you as well. Yeah, quality time communication, if I had to whittle it down to something. It's DR Day on the 13th. It is fate. Oh, snap. I didn't even think about that, Yuli. Whoa. Writes down notes. Now, that being said, like, for some couples, they need, like, their space. So, you have to really work out, like, who you are as a person and who the other person is as a person, and find a happy medium that works for you. Like, me and Doug are very... I don't know, we just like we're introverts, but when we find somebody we like to be with them a lot, so that's what I would say. It helps to have a partner that's slightly yandere. Like, not so yandere that they would, like, turn you into a stuffed doll that they can keep forever, but just slightly obsessed with you enough. It's a very fine line. Oh, 25! Mara, congrats! That's a big one. That's a big one. I can't believe I'm gonna be 30 next year. Next year's 30 for me. I'm just like, My brother was teasing me mercilessly yesterday about me turning 30, and I'm like, I have an extra year. Thank you very much, sir. Good grief. Yes, love languages. Absolutely, gamed, and that was what I was looking for. Yep. Oh, that's okay, Sarah. I mean, you basically haven't missed much. We've been having lots of sidebars over here, so it's been good. 32? Alright, Sarah. Alright, cool. Yeah, exactly, JJ. I'm the same. Sometimes I, like, need a little bit of space, but cuddles all the time. It's a very fine line. Evaporates to dust. I'm sorry, Zachary. Every time. Every time age comes up, Zachary just evaporates. It's like, I've been alive for 84 years. Oh no, Sarah, that sounds so stressful. Oh, good vibes to you. Okay, we're gonna actually get in. Gavin has been sitting here staring at his notepad for like a year, so let's actually get into this. Thankfully, my first customer of the day arrives before I start wondering if one of those 500 ticket plushies could really fit down someone's throat. Or maybe not. Nope. Just walking right on by me, his head buried and reading some sort of spreadsheet off his tablet. Was he here to play? Doesn't seem like the typical businessman on a break, or unwashed and unemployed game aficionado. In fact... Oh my goodness, Zachary, you're still a baby at 34. Come on now. Alright, well, we all know the correct answer to this one. You feel like such a small infant. Aw, Gigi's just a wee bab. I mean, yum. Not to be crass about it, but he's one handsome, handsome boy. That's for certain. Crap, now he's looking my way. Was I staring? I gotta play this smooth. Hold on a minute. Who are you exactly? What are you doing behind that desk? Oh no, killed your favorite character, Sarah. I'm so sorry. They removed it from the start. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh. Talk about like ripping your heart out while you're crying, like, ah. Yeah, it probably has a fantastic butt, Mara. You're right. Yeah, he's like a baby giraffe, Game Dan. he's a bab that's crazy tall, you know, as one is. Where's Francine? I am Francine. I am pleased to meet you, sir. I'm looking forward to getting to know you very intimately. Hello, I'm Crystal Waverider, your new hire. I'm looking forward to working with you. He relaxes somewhat on hearing that. Somewhat.
Good to hear.
It's about time. I was wondering how long she'd have to work the desk. She's got gusto for an octogenarian and loves working the floor. But sitting here all day, handing out toys and dealing with problems wears her down. So she explained the job to you? Gave you the papers to sign? Oh, yeah, I know, Zachary, it's true. Poor Naomi, I'm gonna feel so guilty. Ugh. She said Gavin would handle that stuff. With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling a headache coming on.
That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper.
Hi, Gavin Cooper.
I'm the business manager here at the Funplex. I make sure we manage to keep having a business, rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing fiscal mistakes.
Right. So, as you've no doubt guessed, you'll be exchanging tickets for prizes. But that's the least part of your job. There's more to it than that? You're the floor attendant. You attend to the floor. What, the carpet?
Seriously?
The floor. The arcade, the games, the patrons. You're the one running around putting out fires and sorting out problems. Technically, you're our second floor attendant. Ashley will be in later, but we need two. One to roam, one to operate the desk. I do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back office, making sure the whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy. Yeah, I was gonna say, Game Dan, Gigi's almost 2 feet taller than me. So, I would just disappear in his shadow, pretty much. I do it myself, but I'm typically busy in the back office, making sure the whole thing doesn't fall to bankruptcy. That's why Francine loved filling in. She's a people person. She loves helping out in a pinch. I am not a people person, as you've likely gathered. That's not to say you're alone out here. I'm in your corner, at least. If things go south, you tap me for advice on what to do. You got a phone? Yes, Catherine, too many shadows. Of course. Gavin quickly passes me his business card. He apparently had a stack of them at the ready in his pocket. Go figure. His phone number is listed at the bottom. You ever worked a high-pressure customer service job before? Shoe sales. Smelly socks. You have no idea. Right. Well, you know how to keep your head when a customer doesn't, I hope. If anything goes sideways, you text me. I'm not around, you text Ashley or Naomi. In that order. Who and who? You'll meet them soon enough.
I think not.
Above all, do not bug Francine. She's practically retired. Let her enjoy that retirement in peace. Understood? This ain't my first pony ride. You can rely on me. Yes, please throw a hoodie over us, Gigi. We're not here. We're just shadows. It's not my first explosive ordnance test. I've worked retail and food service, and I've worked as a lifeguard at a pool. Managing stress in difficult situations, even life or death ones, is something I've got experience in. You can rely on me. Gavin nods approvingly.
Indeed.
Yeehaw! Good. I like to hear that. If you can handle yourself and exercise good judgment, you'll last a hell of a lot longer than the last guy who sat there.
If you stay clear and honest with me, do your work, do it well, we'll get along swimmingly. I have enough problems keeping this magical arc of hopes and wishes afloat. Please, don't add to my problems.
Magical arc of what now? Hello, Kirby! Welcome to the stream, nice to have you. How are you doing today? Gavin sighs again, a stress release gesture, but his expression softens somewhat afterwards.
I take it Francine told you her theory, that this is more than just a job, more than just an arcade.
Glad to hear it, Kirby. That's my understanding.
I'm not into dressing up words. I like to speak plain. If I'm curt, then that's because optimization is a factor of my job. Everybody working here wants to work here. This is where they belong, for one reason or another. Me? I love chaos. I love wrangling chaos specifically.
Ooh, I'll be your chaos.
The arcade industry is high risk, high reward. I manage that risk so that they can also find happiness in their lives. Everybody in this business has a dream they're chasing. It's a fragile thing, prone to getting crushed by hard reality. My job is to see to it that never happens. That includes Francine, who deserves better in her twilight years than desperately propping up a semi-failing business. So, you find some value in this place beyond your salary, or you'll burn out. Trust me. Last guy to sit there burned out hard.
So hard he didn't want any of us to be at his grandma's funeral.
Now, can I trust you to mesh with our merry misfits?
What, Zachary? What? What I do? What? Okay, so all three of these are apparently his thing. Yeah, I think I don't think 2 is actually going to help. But I want to do 2 and just see where it goes. And then I'll use my magical scroll wheel to come back. Give him his own medicine! That's the kind of pickup line that would have gotten a blank stare from you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for 3 in the end, but I'm gonna try 2 for right now. Seriously, why this preemptive assumption I'll be a problem employee? It's only my first day on the job. I'm the protector of their hopes and dreams, for lack of a less flowery way to put it. I've got a right to be suspicious of you. But do your work, don't screw with them, and we'll get along just fine. Yeah, I figured that was not going to do anything. He better know how to hog type, I'm his chaos! Woo, go GG! Alright, let's try 3. This is where it's at. You won't have any issues with me. I'm a solid worker. There we go, that's what we wanted. Gavin nods, satisfied.
Thank you.
I suppose that's a good starting point. We can build from there. Anyway, I need to go prepare your paperwork. Technically, you shouldn't be working until we've crossed the I's and dotted the T's, but since I'm already sitting here, you'd rather I stick around? That would be accurate. If you're willing to fudge things a bit and work today anyway, it'd help us out a lot. Now, if you don't mind, Naomi likely could use a hand in the workshop. A good opportunity to introduce yourself as well. Got it. Wait, someone else is here? I haven't seen anyone else. Yeah, that sounds like Naomi. Her workshop's through that door there, the one next to the UFO catcher. The crane game, to use layman's terms. Got it. See you later, Yummy.
Pardon?
Nothing. See you later, Gavin. I said Gavin. That's what I said. satisfied for now, Gavin heads in the back, presumably to the office to go crunch some numbers. If Francine's really taking a nap back there, hopefully he's going to crunch quietly. In hindsight, well, Gavin's still super hot. Not gonna lie. Personality-wise, I'm not sure what to make of him. He was blunt like a baseball bat, sure, but he seems to get Francine's ideals. I think there could be some kindness buried under his matter-of-fact exterior. We'll see. There's something sweet and almost kind. Alright, so... She's so cute! We'll be neutral with everybody else. Okay, so... we still want to get, like, points with you. I think basic will be fine for this one. Yeah, I agree, Zachary. I think it's a very hard line to walk. Fill it with nacho dip is definitely not the right. Yeah, one might actually work, Westwood, now that you mention it. Let's try one. I think we've done this before? Yes, we have. Yeah, we've done that before. A bunch of weird-looking boxes in a row looks ugly. Oof. It's beautiful, girl. Yeah, there we go. Don't rock the boat. Okay, clearing the air did not go well last time. Or did we do... I think we should actually do basic. I think we did this and it didn't... Or did we do two? I can't remember. Man, my brain is terrible. Let's do two. Yeah, okay. Every time we skip and then that ba ba ba, it just kills me. Oh, every freaking time, Ashley, why? Coherent screaming. That's great. She's got quite the imagination. Yep, there we go. Let's do basic. Oh, have I never done basic before? Okay, I thought I did basic the first time. What I know about costuming, you could print on the back of a matchbook, but clearly you know your stuff. It's interesting how everybody at this arcade has one thing they're super passionate about. There we go.
Thankies.
It's nice when hard work is appreciated. Okay, now we're back around. She's pretty amazing, I gotta say. Okay, so now we can do all of these. Let's just go down the list. Did we talk to... Yeah, I'm like, we talked to Gavin here. Yeah, let's call our boy Gavin. One moment, please. On it. Fortunately, Iris already has my messenger app open for me with Gavin's contact info preloaded. With trembling fingers, I key in. Customer wants to buy Moopy for 3K. What do? In less than a minute, I have my response. Considering we paid $200 for it plus parts, yes. Absolutely, yes. Sell that relic immediately. Well, okay then. Although, how's Naomi gonna react to this? Offloading one of her darlings just because Gavin wants to make a 15-fold profit? It also feels kind of weird to be taking advantage of this guy's lack of a grasp on the real cause of old arcade machines. Machines? And yes, Zachary, I'm gonna take the full 3K this time. I gotta listen to Gavin. I knew all this workplace drama was going to catch up to me at some point, but with this rando breathing down my neck, I gotta make a decision. Yeah, 3,000 sounds about right. So JJ says 3 is the best option from what she remembers. Let's try both. We'll use our scroll. Man, what's going on with my mouth? Blah, 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 blah. Come on, mouth, work with me. 3 helps in the long run. Okay. Well, let's do the short run for right now, and we'll just see what happens. I'd say 3 large is more than fair. It's all yours. I quickly pocket the money, feeling vaguely like a thief. A thief who will be eating well tonight, mind you. You want me to get the dolly and wheel this whole thing out of here for you? But he shakes his head.
Absolutely not. I'm leaving the game right where it is.
But you bought it.
So I can play it whenever I want, for as long as I want. Provided nobody else is already playing, of course. Wouldn't be proper to interrupt someone.
Damn. Okay, see you, Kit. Thanks for joining. Have a good rest of your day. I mean, 2 sounds alright. We get to keep the game. People can still play it. And Gavin gets his 3,000? We don't deserve Percy, just by the by.
But I wouldn't want to take it away from the Funplex. Naomi would cry. We can't have that, right?
I guess not? Which leaves the rando hopping mad. To be fair, we had been kinda ignoring that he exists. Okay, so we're back around. So we got the 3,000. What does the third one do? Oh man, I don't know about this. My semi-boss is cool with it, but there's a lot of factors in play. I don't think I should just let you walk with the thing. I feel a bit wishy-washy about the whole mess, not wanting to get on Naomi or Gavin's bad sides. But the player simply smiles. Oh, you get affection with Percy when you do that. Interesting.
Well, we can't have a mess, can we? Wouldn't be sporting. Let's compromise. I'll buy the game so I can play it whenever I want, for as long as I want. Provided nobody's already playing, of course. And in return, you can keep Mr. Moopy here where he belongs. We wouldn't want Naomi to cry, would we? Wouldn't be proper.
With his mind made up, the man presses 3 grand into my awaiting hand, satisfied with negotiations. Damn! Percy, you're the best. Best boy. So we get the 3,000, we get affection with Percy, the game stays here. Man, that really is the best option all around, isn't it? You guys knew what you were doing. He definitely seems to care about more than just his game. Alright. Trying to remember what this is. Yeah, Catherine, I'm definitely never gonna try to get a bad ending with Percy because he's so wonderful. I love that boy. It might just accidentally happen, but I'm not going to actively go for that for sure. I'm trying to remember if it was like... He didn't really like talking about money that much, from what I recall. Oh no, you were so gung-ho on Teo that you got... Oh no, Sarah, I'm so sorry. I've been there though. Every time we boot up a new game, the Reaper gets another chance. Let's try... Okay, so I've done 2. Did that... Okay, so 2 works. He is a bit quirky. Okay, I kind of remembered him being quirky. So, I think I did 3 the first time, and he was very short with me after that, so I didn't want to do that again. Well, goodbye, sir. No, I just want to skip, thank you. Yes, me. And what's your job? Hassling me? Gotta be bold with this lady. What is this about? To show you the path to darkness. Let's try one. I've never tried one. Let's try one. My internal sensors are going off and they're telling me to reverse and leave this conversation ASAP. No. No, I think I'm okay without that.
Come on!
Where's the fun in that? I'm just going to show you how it all works. Queen Bee grabs my arm and pulls me closer to the Fist of Discomfort cabinet. Okay, so yeah, I didn't think one was going to work. Yes. There we go. Get affection. Perfect. She is very forceful. No. Be strong. Count to 3. Go for it. I never did go for it before. Hold on. I want to try. Let's see what go for it does. I couldn't care less that I'm supposed to be working. As a kid, I remember stomping around on dance mats. Why not try out 20 Beep's hottest dance game? Even if I technically don't know how to play it yet. Without thought, I take his hand. How come I never did this during his route? What was wrong with me? Was I unwell? Why did I not do this? Oh, it varies based on flirting first impressions. Oh, okay. I'm like, was I replaced by an alternate version of me? Okay. Whew. Let's do this. As I'm about to step up to the stage, an ominous shiver crawls down my spine. I glance over and spot Ashley standing behind the ticket counter. I know I can't see her face behind the mask, but I can totally sense she's glaring daggers my way. It's creeping me out. I was too focused on his looks to pay attention to the game choices. I mean, that does check out, actually. On second thought, I'm actually supposed to be working right now. I'm the new floor attendant, Crystal. Okay. Ashley will remember that. I think this is the only one that works with him. Yeah. Alright, hold on, Gavin, hold on. We gotta go back.
Good.
We gotta reverse. Alright. I'm so at peace, in fact, that I don't even notice the underboss of the arcade sliding on up behind me. He just slides around the arcade.
Good day.
Not a bad first day so far. I've been keeping tabs on you. Well, others have been, and they've been texting me.
You know, you should consider getting a proper group chat app going. I've got a crappy phone plan. My texts aren't free.
A valid point. I'll look into that.
Impressive.
I'm impressed with how you handle yourself. I think you're going to work out just fine. Anyway, I've prepared your paperwork if you'd like to go sign it and make this working relationship a bit more above board.
Yeah!
So you're staying? Please tell me you're staying. I mean, I fed you and everything. Francine hasn't fired her yet, right?
An adorable nightmare joins the impromptu staff gathering.
Ooh!
Crystal's off to a great start. Here's to your first day, followed by many more.
It's true, Ashley did not rat us out to Gavin. She just glared at us and was like, okay, the glare worked, I won't report you. Not much happened. We just got, like, affection with the rest of our cast, basically, and saw an alternate version of trying to dance with Teo, because I was not flirty with my first impressions of him. So yeah. And Gavin's impressed with us.
Don't you two have jobs to attend to?
Just ordered a replacement power supply for Robotron. Nothing left to do for the day. not many kids around for me to entertain.
Finally, a quiet moment. My dream job has been going a mile a minute since I got here. Aw, the bed's calling for you, Yuli. Understandable. Have a good sleep, my friend. Thanks for joining the stream. Take care. Finally, a quiet moment. Yes, my dream job. Is it my dream job? I told Francine I wasn't sure why I was here, but that I was willing to try and find out for myself. It'd be silly to think I'd find my purpose after a single day, but on the whole, that day's been pretty decent. I'm starting to get along with my coworkers. I'm helping people with their problems. What more could I want? What more could I want? Well, I don't know. Not yet. But I'll find out one day.
We've only got a few hours till closing, and it's nice and quiet. How about we game a bit?
Speak for yourself. I've still got paperwork to handle.
Oh, come on. Don't act like you don't game.
Irrelevant.
Aw, a cheer her update. It's absolutely a requirement, Zachary. Good on you, man. Well, enjoy your date. Take care.
I know your dirty little secret.
What? Naomi?
You sneak in early each morning to play pinball. You're a pinball wizard.
Ah, well, what of it? I bring order to chaos. Pinball is the very expression of that art form.
You know what we should do? Impromptu pinball tourney.
The girls are giggling, and I'm finding myself smiling right alongside them. All in all, not a bad way to end my first day. Indeed. Order to chaos.
By the way, I've booked a birthday party for this afternoon.
Psych!
Eh?
The looks of confusion and outright terror on their faces, all laughter dying off immediately, are vaguely concerning to me.
Sorry, I meant to tell you, dears, but I plumb forgot.
Plum?
A birthday party. How old are the kids, may I ask?
It's her 5th birthday. Oh, to be young again.
5-year-olds.
Naomi starts pulling at her hair, eyes wide and trembling.
Throwing skee balls overhand into the glass. Jumping up and down on pinball machines. Putting chewing gum into coin slots.
Pulling at my costume, tearing off pieces of it.
Naomi, Ashley, keep it together. We've survived kids' birthday parties before.
Doom! Doom! The end is nigh!
I'd hate to get in the way of all the fun. Yep, it's time for my afternoon nap anyway. Have fun, dears.
Right. Battle stations, everyone. I'll take ticket desk so I can oversee operations. Ashley, greet the kids. Naomi, watch for hardware damage. Crystal, roaming duty. Look for trouble, do what you can. Prepare yourselves. They are coming.
Like an oncoming tidal wave, the rumble is felt before it is seen. Parents pulling into the parking lot, minivans disgorging kindergartners, and suddenly, there they all are. Including one of our girls who's a sister to Blinky, I want to say. An explosion of small humans rushes the doors, bursting into the arcade before scattering every which way. Even before any of them can get tokens, they're grabbing at joysticks, mashing buttons, eager to get their game on or even just pretend to be playing. The crew assumes battle stations. Inky, thank you, JJ. Naomi by the fragile pinball machines, Ashley near the door trying to distract the incoming kids to greet them. Gavin, armed with pre-stacked $10 rolls of tokens, quickly exchanges them with the adults. Beats waiting in line at the change machines. As for the pro gamers, well, Queen Bee and Teo's friends bolt for the exit, abandoning them. Keen on getting out ahead of the surge of kitties, I guess. I know, Bald Mountain is such a great choice for this part. That's all very well and good, but I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be. Roaming duty, Gavin said. Look for trouble, Gavin said. I mean, I was doing that before, but now the chaos is multiplied. For a few minutes, I'm like a pinball being bounced around. Or like that frog trying to cross a highway of traffic. Eventually, I spot 3 possible problems on the rise. And Crystal, professional floor attendant, is ready to attend to them. Which one of these should I tackle first, though? I may not be able to deal with all of them in time. Okay. To Gavin. I weave my way through waves of children towards the skee-ball machines. One little girl sitting at the end of a skee-ball ramp crying. No parent in sight to settle her, so the task falls to me. I'm guessing I should be more cautious about this sort of thing, what with lawsuit-happy parents lurking over by the vending machines, ignoring their kids, but... there's trouble over there, and up there. Accurate. Floor attendant Crystal decided to take the case all the same. Hey, my name's Crystal and I work here at the arcade. What's wrong? Can I help? Her sobbing pauses as she looks up at me.
I lost my tickets. Someone stole them from me. I played and won a bunch of them, but then I put them down and I was talking to a friend, and now they're gone.
I glance around, but in a sea of kids, it's impossible to tell who the thief could be.
I don't even have any more tokens to play with. I spent them all on skee ball and my tickets are all gone now.
Easy. We'll figure this out somehow. Although I've got no clue where to even start, to be honest. Maybe there was a witness to the crime? Percy would have had a good view of the redemption game area based on where Moopy's positioned. Gavin has a ticket desk, a veritable crow's nest for the whole arcade. He could have spotted something. Or I could just bend the rules and solve this directly. Gavin, what did you see? Nope, not gonna mess around with this one. A theft is serious business. Wait right here, okay, kid? I'll go get help. We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. Okay. I duck through the crowd, weaving my way back to the ticket desk. Hey, Gavin, that girl over there.
Boy with the red hair, currently playing Frogger. He took her tickets when she wasn't looking.
Wait, you saw?
Certainly.
Of course. What of it?
I think one works for him? Okay, we did 3. We must have done 3 last time. Okay, so how do we deal with this one? Do we go confront the brat's parents, or go grab the cops, or just work him over under the hot lights?
Honestly, I'd suggest letting it go. If you confront the child, he'll clam up and refuse to ever admit wrongdoing. And the parents can be twice as immature, I've found. Right now, I just want to keep the peace. One girl crying is less of a disturbance than a boy throwing a tantrum.
The way he stands there so stoic and uncaring while that girl in pink just sobs. It's not right. I mean, seriously, it's not right. But he's my boss. How hard do I want to push this? I call bull beep on that. Gavin, have a heart. Come on. Come on, Gavin. So you'll let one customer feel like crap just to avoid having another customer maybe feel like crap? A thief, may I add. There's keeping the peace, and there's allowing suffering just because it's the path of least resistance. We're losing a customer today regardless. I'd rather not break a little girl's heart to do it and let a bully learn he can do what he wants. At first it looks like he's going to chew me out for standing up to him. But
You think me a monster?
I hadn't intended.
Maybe.
Of course I feel bad about this. I feel bad for her, and he shouldn't get away with it. I'm just trying to protect the arcade as a whole.
Then do it. Protect the arcade by protecting the gamers. And their dreams.
Ugh.
He sighs like a stress release valve yawning open and closed.
Indeed.
You're right, of course.
Apologies.
Focusing on the big picture does tend to leave me apathetic to each individual brushstroke. My apologies, Crystal. I'm lucky I had you to put me back on track. Your predecessor wouldn't have stood up to me like this, and shown me how wrong I was. Now, let's sort this out properly.
Gavin walks right up to the kid, who's busy hopping a frog around in traffic. Wouldn't mind seeing this kid go play in traffic myself. Digimon Survive visual novel. Characters have slight motions, eye blinks, mouths, and the lighting is dynamic. Cool. Splotchy light and shadows. Light source consistent for characters. Ooh. That was really awesome, Sarah. Very nice.
Ahem. Boy.
What do you want?
Can't help but notice that roll of tickets in your pocket. Big winner, are you?
The biggest. Got 'em all playing, that spinny color game over there, see?
Really? It's funny, see, I own that game. May I see your roll, please?
I don't want to show you.
Well, I can see the end poking out of your pocket there, and I see the serial number on the ticket starts with a 1. Which is interesting, because the roll I loaded into the color spinner, it started with a 2.
I think not.
Meaning those tickets were won playing skee-ball. Specifically by that girl over there. And you took them.
You're a liar. Leave me alone. I'll yell for my mom.
Seriously?
Do you really want to risk having your mom believe me instead of you? Instead, how about you give me the tickets and walk away?
At first, the kid looks like he's gonna shriek bloody murder, but a few nervous glances at his mother, busy munching chips by the vending machine, changes his mind.
Take him. I don't want him anyway.
He angrily stomps away, presumably to go play some other game. On the other side of the arcade.
Yay!
Happy girl!
You did it! You found my tickets!
The girl actually hugs me. Well, hugs my leg anyway.
Thank you.
Thanks so much! Thanks and thanks!
Now then, let's get you your prize. What is it you wanted?
Crayons!
Those we have. Crystal, I'll take it from there.
Thanks, Gav. Ooh, that's a fuzzy, happy feeling right there. But no time to rest on my laurels. I've got other arcade dreams to defend. Right, that's that sorted out. But the other two situations are about to spin out of control. I've only got time to deal with one of them. Which one? Well, where are we affection-wise? Even. Even Steven across the board. Just, what would you like to do? Okay, we're gonna flip a coin, because we've done this before. So, heads for Naomi and Ashley, and tails for Teo and Queen Bee. Whack! Hiya! Tails! Alright. Teo and Queen Bee. So we'll probably do Queen Bee this time, because I haven't seen the Queen Bee version of this. And I get to hear this music again. There's Mrs. Defame. Yo, Queen Bee, what you see? Since Queen Bee has been consumed by rage, I bet she knows what's really going on here. I wave her over to join us. I attempt to reach out to her for guidance. Ma'am, I know you're upset right now, but I think that— What the Oops. That lady is a no good piece of beep! Nope, not helping. This is in fact the furthest away from helping I could ever envision. The kid runs away to avoid the loud people as I try my best to defuse the situation.
That boy did nothing wrong. Nothing!
Excuse me? How dare you? There is no way I'm getting a word in between these two. I resign myself to watching it play out.
How dare I? How beeping dare you for yelling at that kid? I don't care if he did what you claim or not. You got no right to traumatize him over it.
He's a thief, and he'll grow up to be a no-good criminal.
That still doesn't beeping matter. Do you honestly think? Like, take a single beeping second of your life and really think that shouting at a child is an effective way to handle this?
Oh, you can't tell me how I should act. Who do you think you are?
I am the nemesis of evildoers, righter of wrongs, the rising star of L7 Gaming.
Queen Bee poses in her trademark pose. What is the trademark pose?
No one can defeat me, Queen Bee.
There you go. Ah, the Sailor Moon reference.
And in the name of the Funplex, I'll punish you.
Well, I've never, in all my years, you're far worse than that impudent child. Josh, we are leaving this horrible arcade. Right now. Well, that's one way to handle that. Throw her in the dungeon. Throw away the key. Off with her head. Good job? The woman scoops up her child and storms out the front door. I don't think we'll see her or her son anymore, and frankly, I'm okay with that. Once they are gone, Queen Bee turns her attention back to me.
Come on!
Oh, people like that really beat me off. My blood's still boiling.
Oh, hey.
Oh, and hey, thanks for the backup.
You're welcome? I really didn't do much of anything.
Yeah, well, I knew you had my back, kid. I can sense that you're like me. I can't stand to see people get screamed at. It sucks, you know?
Aww. I sense a backstory here. Queen Bee's whole aura changed from her normal upbeat snark to being completely down in the dumps. This is a side of her I haven't seen yet. She just looks so sad. But you yell at people all the time. It's not the same, though. Sniff, sniff. What is that? Childhood trauma? Do I detect? I want to be... I know kindness is not usually her thing. It's usually this, but... I'm gonna try 2. We can come back. I know it's really none of my business, but I feel I should ask about this. Looks like the incident hit her hard. Hey, everything alright? It's okay, you can tell me. She pauses for a second before her normal smile creeps back on her lips. Nice.
Seriously, I'll be fine. I just don't like seeing adults treat kids like their future's nothing. Like they'll be worthless stains on society. I had a lot of people tell me I could never be a professional gamer, that I should quit daydreaming. And I say, beep those people! Don't let anyone tell you who you are.
Hey, thanks.
But hey, thanks for asking. I appreciate it, kid.
Damn, we got a double.
Okay, show's over. You should go check on that boy.
The boy! I totally forgot, you're right.
I always am. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to try to squeeze in a few more matches before quitting time.
Later.
I'm out, kid.
Queen Bee takes one more moment to triangulate the safest path back to Fist of Discomfort through a sea of children. Gigi's like, I think I'm in love. After poking around a bit, I managed to find the kid, still shaken up from the whole ordeal. Hey, sorry about all that. Are you going to be okay?
I think so. I swear I didn't do anything. The other kid, he just came up out of nowhere and dropped his token in my slot. After I lost, I got off the game and offered it to him. He just ran away.
And then that woman approached you and started yelling. The boy nods, wiping his snotty nose on his shirt.
Uh-huh.
Well, if it's any consolation, the bad lady is gone, and I don't think she's going to ever come back. Especially after the way Queen Bee burned her. The boy, cheeks still streaked with tears, lets a smile spread on his face.
Thank you.
And tell the other lady thanks for sticking up for me, too.
I nod, and the boy scurries off and rejoins some of his other friends. 2 problems in the can. Now to deal with that cupcake problem. Oh. Uh-oh. Too late. The vintage Midway cabinet Naomi just finished fixing up. It's covered in icing. Looks like Ashley's costume is gonna need dry cleaning, too. I shoot them a helpless look and a shrug.
Hey, Crystal. Kinda wish it was pink icing. Then nobody would notice.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't quick enough.
You still helped out. I saw you with those other kids. You're a natural. I think things are winding down anyway. Why not take a break? And then I'll swap off with you and take a break myself afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Honestly, I'm kinda worn out. Ashley's right. I need to step away from this craziness, if only for a few minutes. After a silent nod from Gavin to confirm it's cool with him, I slip away, headed for the employee lounge, where we get a little too real and personal with a random kid in there. What a day. Was he upside down for like a split second? Did anybody else see that? Am I crazy? Okay, let's pick this option for a change. Hey, Mikey, look. Both of us had some sad times, but it's not always going to be like that. Now, I work here at an arcade. I help people play fun games all day. How cool is that? And I did make a friend eventually, a nice girl named Juniper. She helps me when I'm feeling bad and I help her. I won't lie to you. You'll still feel sad sometimes. Life can be really difficult. But it won't always be difficult. If you keep your head up, you can ride through the good and the bad parts. Is there anything in your life that's always good no matter what? Mikey thinks it over a little. Oh hey Nadeshiko! Welcome! Glad you can make it for the stream today. Top 3 for you, Gigi, are Queen Bee, Percy, and Ashley. That's a solid top 3. It's hard to pick a top 3 for these guys. They're all lovable in their own way.
I like cartoons. And I can watch those no matter where we live.
See? No matter how sad you get, you'll always have your cartoons. Any city you live in will have them. See? There are good things along with the bad. Does anybody else at your school like the same cartoons you do?
I don't know.
Do you want to find out? There's a super easy way. Just ask them.
Really?
Really? You'd be surprised.
Okay. Miss Crystal?
Yeah?
Do you like Ultra Warrior Unicorn Rainbow Champions too?
Aw, Mikey. Oh, so precious. So precious. Yes, I have been well. Thank you, Nadeshiko. Doing good. Yeah, go Crystal! I beeping love Ultra Warrior Unicorn Rainbow Champions. Don't tell your mom I used that word. The kid grins, amused that he caught me swearing. And, well, then we're both laughing. Because I'm just an ordinary person now, not some authority figure. I make mistakes. Both of us have highs and lows. Hey, I bet some of the kids out there love Ultra Warrior Unicorn Rainbow Champions. I mean, who doesn't? How about we go back out there and you can ask the other kids what cartoons they like? You'll never know until you ask.
I don't know.
I'm not saying they'll all be your friends. Some won't. But some will. The good and the bad, Mikey. You get both if you look. And it's worth looking for the good.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll go talk to them.
That's the spirit. I take his hand to lead him back out to the main room. And yeah, Mara, I would not be able to do that. Not even now, to be like, hey, do you like this show? Because I'm like, I feel judged if they say they hate it or they never heard of it, and then I have to explain it, and that's more talking. So I'm just like, no, I think I'll just play my game over here in the corner. Thank you. Alright, well, let's go talk to Gavin. I need to talk with Gavin anyway, so may as well get right to it. Plus, he's looking pretty sour. And hey, if I can cheer up Mikey, I can cheer up Gavin. Is that how that works? He nods briefly to me while working on his spreadsheet.
Excellent.
Good work today. Thanks. How are the numbers doing? Still numbery?
Well, we're still in the black for what that's worth. But between the damages, contracting someone to get icing out of the carpets, and the various walkouts which took their business elsewhere...
Rather disappointing.
Well, we'll call it roughly breaking even, because anything else would be depressing to think about.
At least the kids had fun? Most of them anyway?
I suppose.
He puts away his tablet, for now.
We're in the entertainment business. Our merits are judged based on our ability to make others happy. Today, we made a lot of children happy. I should take heart in that, but it's difficult to quantify happiness with numbers on days like these.
If money can't buy happiness, guess I'll have to rent it. I'm thinking either 2 or 3 for this one. What are we thinking, everybody? 2 or 3? We got 1, 2. 2 2s, 1 3. 3 2s. 2 3s. Ooh, 3 3s. 3 2s and 3 3s. Pretty even Steven right now. Yeah, it might be time for the coin. All right. Heads will do 2, tails will do 3. Yeah. Tails. All right, we're doing 3. We can always scroll back if things don't work out for us. I think we did good work here today. If anything went wrong, it wasn't for lack of trying to make things right. It worked.
True. Nobody slacked off. Everybody pulled their weight. I can't help but notice you tackling problem after problem without texting me to consult on what you should do. Relax. You did reasonably well for your first day. If anything, it freed me up to wrangle the desk, having you be a self-starter. Good job. So, the arcade lives to play on another day. I trust you'll be continuing in your role within our Merry Misfits.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick around.
Good to hear.
I can't say you've been a perfect employee, but my standards are impossibly high. So I'll just assume you were as close to perfect as is reasonable.
Oh, hello. Let me make
Hello.
some room for you. Hello.
Hello, chat.
Thank you for my coffee.
You're welcome.
Nice to see you.
I heard you telling
did you
telling
hear?
chat about my woes.
Yeah, your tooth woes. Everybody wanted to say that they're very sorry to hear that and hope that you're feeling better soon.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have crappy teeth.
I'm here to announce I have crappy teeth.
Yeah.
Aw. Game Dan wants me to give you a hug
Aw, thanks, Dan.
for your teeth woes. Alright. Arg. Duh, I am with you.
Thank you.
Apparently that summoned the bots.
Apparently the sex bot is also with us.
like
Great.
A husband and wife are cuddling?
What?
Send in the
Oh.
sex bots. Get out of here, bots. Your timing's atrocious. Have some decency. Yeah, Gigi wanted to know about streaming tomorrow, like for Stardew. So that's why I
Right.
was telling him about,
Yeah.
like, you're waiting to hear from the dentist, basically.
Yeah. If you don't mind, we'll just put that on hold this week. Sorry, Gigi.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just happened to work out that way.
Yeah. And of course, it's always on a long weekend, and it's always right before you plan on going away.
Yeah, facts.
These are when all the worst things. You never have an emergency, you know, when the best doctor is fresh off a good rest. No, it's always in the middle of the night when somebody has been working a 48-hour shift.
Naturally. Never fails.
Well, how's everybody else doing in chat tonight?
Doing pretty good. Yeah. We had a long chitty chat before we even got into the game, really. So that was good.
And I got all caught up before you even
Before we
got
even
into the game.
Yeah. We're all still melting away in the summer. Nadashigo's like, I wish I had coffee. I know. I'm very lucky to have coffee.
And there's more where that came from.
And there's more? Oh, good.
Yep.
I think I might need, like, air conditioning if I'm going to drink coffee, though.
Yeah, it's warm in here.
It's, like, I don't know how it is in the rest of the house, but...
And the funny thing is like the temperature is dropping pretty quick outside, but it's probably humid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably the humidity. Ooh, homemade chicken fries. My goodness.
That sounds good.
That sounds delish.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Bob, leave Catherine alone. Poor girl. Bob, damn you. Aw, no work and bored out of mind waiting for lunch. That
Yeah.
sucks. When it's nice to be busy some of the time because just waiting around makes the day feel so much longer. It's like, well, I'm just waiting.
Like if you just go, then the day kind of passes a little quicker.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're just like sitting around, there's no customers or work for me to do.
Aw, Gigi's hungry.
Aw.
Aw. How much longer to your lunch break? Like half an hour or something? I hope it's soon. Hope it's not like a couple hours from now. That's too far away. Whew. Yeah, but anyway.
And thanks, by the way, Gigi. Sorry I have to reschedule.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah. It's gonna take us about 3 or 4 years to finish Stardew, I think.
At this rate.
35 minutes.
Okay, good.
Hang in there, bro.
You got this. The only bad thing about today was having to go change my email and everything it was attached to. Ugh.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks. That's just a drag. Sorry about that, Nadashiko. Yes, Mara, when you're waiting for packages to come, yes. Just like...
Or waiting for a service call. They're like, well, it'll be between 3 and 6. I'm like, waiting. They either come like before 3.
Yeah, they either come at like 12:30.
Like, oh,
At
I'm
lunchtime.
ready. I'm done. I can come in I can come at 12:30.
We'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm not home. Or they just don't come until like 8 p.m.
Or they call you. They call you at 8. And like, yeah, sorry, I got stuck on another job. So can I come tomorrow?
Yeah.
Sure.
Between 3 and 6. Like, yeah, that's fine. I guess it'll have to do. Oh my goodness.
Alright, guys, I will let you get back to the game.
Sure. Thank you so much for the coffee.
Thank you for all the well wishes.
Yeah. How you doing anyway?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Did you make your smoothie yet?
No.
Eat some food. You gotta eat. You can't just not eat anything.
I got lots of reserves. I got lots of fat reserves. That's how that works, right?
Be that as it may, I don't want you to be hangry for like the next 3 days.
You come out and I'm just passed out.
Dog! Oh my goodness, a 9-car transporter?
Oh, well.
Well, hopefully that doesn't take longer than 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Yikes.
Alright, guys.
Okay.
Have a good evening. Take care.
Thanks for the coffee.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Ugh. And he's off. Okay, let's see. Coffee acquired. Gavin, what do you got for me?
You came to me when dealing with those stolen tickets. Good. I want you to know I'll always be here should you need me, even if I look busy. Normally I'd have dealt with angry parents myself, but I was distracted. I've only second-hand accounts of your performance there, but... Allowing Queen Bee to yell at the customers is... questionable at best. She's volatile. I'd rather you have handled that one on your own, all told. I'm pleased to say the sale of Mr. Moopy's magic maze for a full $3,000 will indirectly offset quite a few of these costs. I'm glad you consulted me on that and stuck to your guns on the pricing.
I'm an applesauce with just A's. Ah! Oh, Gigi, no! Oh, good vibes to you, Gigi. You got this. You got it. You'll make it through.
Even if I'd be happy to be rid of that relic entirely. Why it's still here is a good question. Was I not clear I wanted it gone?
Percy didn't want to break up the family.
They're machines, not people.
He also didn't want Naomi to be sad.
Yes, well... Naomi needs to learn to let go, I'd say.
Ahem! Francine, whack him. Smack him with your sandal or something. Are you giving our poor little Crystal a hard time, Gavin, dear?
Miss Francine, I thought you were napping.
Let's be sensible.
Naomi's dream matters too, as does the dream of Percy, that poor fellow. Poor? Isn't Percy stinking rich? Not that kind of poor, Crystal.
Everyone has a dream they're chasing.
Gavin, I know you mean well, wanting to keep everyone's dreams afloat. But sacrifices made in that name would shatter the dreams of others. Well, that's not what the Funplex is all about. Crystal, you understand, yes? The reason why? Why am I here? That's the question she asked me during that interview. Now I think I understand. I didn't really know why I was here when I walked in those doors. Maybe I still don't. But this is the kind of place where you can learn who and what you are and why you're here. Naomi's here to care for her cherished games. Percy's chasing his dream of a high score. And I'm here because I'm tired of compromising. Tired of settling for whatever I can get. I want something more out of life. You know we're better than this, Gavin. We don't settle. We seek our why and won't settle for anything less.
I see.
Apologies.
Crystal, Miss Francine, I apologize. It's difficult to balance my idealism against my realism some days. But I know in my heart I need to err on the side of idealism, even if my mind screams in protest.
Ah, shame, Nadeshiko. Well, one good thing to know is that I think Arcade Spirits goes on sale fairly regularly these days. It's been on sale at least twice, maybe 3 times since I started the series, so keep an eye on it. Add it to like your Steam wish list, and then you'll get notified when it goes on sale. Because, yeah, definitely worth it.
I can assume you are still keen to work here, Crystal.
I don't even hesitate before replying. Absolutely. Gavin fetches a nearby short stack of forms.
Fill these out tonight. Hand them in to me first thing in the morning.
Yes, Game Dan, they go to email as well. Yep. If you have a Steam account, just add any game you want to your wish list and you'll get notified whenever it goes on sale. It's very handy.
And welcome to the Funplex.
Welcome to the family, I'd say. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine, Crystal. Thanks, Francine. Love you. One bus ride later, and it's home again, jiggity jig. Fair game, Dan. Yes.
You're proving to be level-headed, rational, and honest. Great! Also, you've scored 6,850 points. Nice! Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up.
Did we not talk about Gavin at all? Hold on. Okay, so he's taken a shine to us. So, I guess that's not really all that important.
Today's pizza fact is, Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Wow! Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 2?
Yes. Why, yes I do. My fun pizza fact of the day is that I had pizza for both lunch and dinner. So I've had 3 slices of pizza. No, I've had 4 slices of pizza today. And I might have another slice after I'm done playing. Oh, I'm making up for you, Westwood. Ooh, ice cream. Now that's an excellent idea, Mara. I wish I had ice cream. Pizza Monday. I mean, hey, when you put pizza on a bagel in Arcade Spirits, that means you gotta eat pizza before you play Arcade Spirits. Chocolate peanut butter. Ooh. Have I ever heard of a PSTV? I don't think so, Nadashiko. Ooh, cookies and cream, JJ. Nice. This will probably be the last chapter for today's stream, unless it goes really fast, but I would imagine this will be the last one. Might not even get through it. This might be the one where we go to see Hamza. Wow, haven't had pizza in 3 years? Okay, I'll make the sacrifice for you ladies first. Pizza is like revenge, a dish best served cold. Nice. Yeah, we will fast forward, but I'll be going through stuff with Gavin again. So, it just depends how long that takes. But I shouldn't feel upset. I've been genuinely enjoying my time at the Funplex. I don't need some grand reason why when I feel this good deep down inside. Okay, so we can skip again. System lets you play PS Vita games on a big screen TV. That's pretty cool. That's awesome, Nadashika. I didn't know that. It's okay. I'm where I want to be. I'm not going to be angry at you, you bean. Okay, so no Gavin option. So what's our options? We have Percy, Queen Bean, Teo, and Ashley. Okay, so who are we talking to? Okay, not Queen Bee. We've got Percy, Queen Bean, Teo, and Ashley. Who are we taking for lunch? Should we do someone new, or should we do... Yeah, unfortunately, Naomi is not an option, so I can't take Naomi. I've taken Percy and Teo so far. Yeah, should we take Ashley? I'd say if I'm taking somebody new, I won't take Queen Bee, because Queen Bee is already high on the list. Otherwise, we should do Percy or Teo. Yeah, Ashley? Should we do Ashley just for something new? Ashley, we've ignored you so much in the first route. I'm sorry Zachary's not here to see us take you out to lunch, but we'll take you out for lunch. It's not often that both floor attendants can go on break at the same time. I should take advantage of that and see if Ashley wants to grab some chow. On the plus side, I will not be lunching with Pinky, the Funplex flamingo. She's in her civvies today.
Oh, hi!
She sounded so happy.
Hey, Crystal! What's up? Kitchen on fire again?
Not yet. And to avoid that happening again, I suggest having lunch somewhere else.
You know, I was just about to suggest that. Both not burning down the kitchen and going out for a bite. Sounds great.
Maybe taking a breather and stepping outside these walls will help take my mind off of everything that happened this morning. And Ashley always has a story to get lost in. Maybe I could get some pointers.
Oh hey, I know where we could go. You haven't been to the whole story yet, have you?
No, not yet. I've been existing off all these pizza bagels.
I do love me some pizza bagels, especially the sausage ones. I wonder how they make all those tiny little sausages fit on those bite-sized morsels. Like, is it on a conveyor belt with lots of sharp blades? Chopping down at insane speeds? You wouldn't want to be caught under that, no way!
Focus, Ashley. Whole story?
Oh yeah! It's an adorable little bookstore that also sells coffee and donuts. Get it? Whole story? Not a fan of puns, I take it. Nevertheless, I got a hankering for some mini donuts. Let's go!
That pun was so good, though. I'm saying.
I'll have the Judy Bloom. It's a bunch of mini donuts. And hey, my treat, okay?
I mumble out a thanks, trying not to make a big deal of it.
Cash is tight.
Alright. Do I want chocolate? I don't think my donut choices really matter. So I'll just do a basic. Oh, I wonder, Mara. That's a good point. Maybe it is because our funny is down. She's gonna see us as a stick in the mud. Hopefully not.
These mini donuts are just so cute.
Ashley holds up a tiny donut in her hands like a chipmunk holding an acorn. Adorable. She looks down at the tiny pastry and her eyes sparkle before she tastes a bite. Closing her eyes, the corners of her mouth curl into a wide smile.
Crystal, it's so yummy. I could eat these all day.
Uh-oh, bots are back again. Game Dad, we need your wrench. I wish I could have Ashley's enthusiasm about eating food. The same old pizza bagels day after day is dulling out my palate. Ashley's face changes from pure delight to concern. Yeah, not Ashiko, the bots have been crazy tonight.
Hey, Crystal, is everything okay? You aren't your normal self today. You seem a little off.
It's been an interesting morning. Kinda hard to wrap my head around everything.
Hey, I know how those days go. Even I feel lost and confused sometimes. There are days when it's especially rough.
You? Seriously? Little Miss Sunshine? You feel the same way, huh? Let her keep talking. I don't think 1 is good. I'm thinking either 2 or 3. Okay, we got a 3 from Doc. Ooh, 3 threes in quick succession. Okay, we got 4 threes or 1 or 2. Yeah, let's get to know her for reference. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, let's do 3.
How do I explain this?
I know it seems totally unlike me, but honestly, deep down I'm scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am.
Aww. Poor girl. I can't believe this is voice acted.
Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know who this person is who is staring back at me.
Like Mulan.
I mean, in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf, but that's all. What makes up Ashley Wolf? Who am I? Who am I really? That's what I'm searching for.
That took an unusually serious tone compared to Ashley's usual chipper attitude. And I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is. Well, no, I kinda get it, considering I don't know what I want from life. What you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? But Ashley looks so forlorn, I can't just sit by and say nothing. I won't let this silence drown her out. You should try searching an abandoned house. Probably not the right time for jokes. Is that why you cosplay? What do you hope to find? I mean, we did kind of find out last time we played that it is part of the reason she cosplays. So maybe 2? Yeah, got a couple 2s in chat. 2s? Okay, let's try 2. I wonder if Ashley uses cosplay as a way to help explain her world, to discover things she couldn't obtain without it. Cosplay helps you find what you are looking for, right? Ashley looks shocked and slightly embarrassed. Yeah, there it is. Good job, everybody. Whoa, how'd you guess? Are you psychic? You have to tell me if you're psychic. Those are the psychic rules. No. It just makes sense, I guess. We all have our masks, do we not? Yeah, we do. When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay, and I love the rush it brings. I get to be whoever I want, whatever I want. I can be a starship captain, an elf, a giant pink flamingo mascot even. I don't have to worry about Ashley. I can focus on being someone else. I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I feel comfortable. But I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before I started doing this. I just want to be able to love the person I am when I find them. Knowing you, I think you'll do just fine there. If you can smile for the kiddies through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself. I hope so. I really do. Ashley looks off again longingly for a second before snapping back to attention. Oh my! I just talked your ear right off!
Beep beep!
Lunchtime is over, Crystal! Right on time. Hey, thanks for listening, Crystal. I mean it. And, you know, if you ever want to talk about your problems, I'm here. I mean, I'm here at the Funplex, yeah. But, like, I'm here for you, too. That's what friends are for. And I totally know I might be overstepping my bounds here, but I feel like lately you're just going through the motions at the Funplex. Huh? No, things are great with me in the Funplex. You punch in and punch out right on time, sure. But from what I've seen, Crystal, you have so much potential. The flame burns deep inside. You just gotta dig down and bring out that light, you know? You'll do great things. I just know it. And I've totally delayed you long enough. We should get back to Gavin before he notices we're gone. Good call. Alright, so now I'm gonna just skip a little bit because Gavin's showing up very soon.
Crystal, Ashley, you're both back. Good. I was hoping to catch you before we left.
Oh? What's up?
Hamza's up.
Okay.
He is? Huh. Okay.
Ashley, I'll bring the van around shortly. Crystal, you'll be flying solo today.
Hang on. What's happening exactly? Who's Hamza?
Hamza's a game finder and auctioneer, and gives next to no notice of when a new block of games will be going under the gavel, so we need to move. Ashley, Naomi, Francine, and I will be going to his auction for the rest of the afternoon while you run the Funplex.
Yes, Hamza the Prince, that's correct, Westwood. My first instinct is to nod and go along with it. Gavin's the law around these parts. But Ashley's words are still dangling away in my mind. Doing what needs doing is great and all, but maybe I needed to step up a bit more. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during our heaviest hours with no support was hardly appealing. How about we swap places? Is there a reason it has to be Ashley and not me?
Nope.
Definitely not. He just needs muscle to help move games around.
I've got muscle. Well, I've got a muscle or two. Just ask Naomi, I help her move games all the time.
Yeah. I feel like such a third wheel at these auctions anyway. Let Crystal be the third wheel, let me handle the floor.
I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met. Trust me. I want to do more than I've been doing. Different things, new things. Show some initiative, like...
I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Crystal instead. But no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty in case of ticket jams.
Pinky can stay in storage for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out one way or another.
I need to go get the van. Wait out front, please.
We'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning. Floor attendant Ashley, away!
You got this, girl. Leaving me waiting outside with my two traveling companions. Not much time to chat, however, as Gavin pulls his van and a rental trailer around. Oh my, how exciting! I rarely go on adventures these days.
It's just a quick trip, ma'am.
Any trip is an adventure if you make it one. Shall we? The four of us pile into the mystery mobile and it's off to the highway. And we're off. I know, Sarah, I cry with you. Gavin, consulting a driving map on his phone, leads us out of the city via a series of weird turns and back roads.
Trust me, this will save time in the long run.
Where's Hamza set up this time?
On site at some abandoned estate just outside town. It's about to be torn down, but they found a trove of arcade games in the basement.
Woohoo!
So exciting! I love arcade raids.
Arcade auctions.
Raids.
Auctions!
You guys got an arcade to English dictionary I could borrow? Francine, without looking up from her knitting, answers. A raid is when a bunch of collectors get together and rescue games before they can be junked by their original owner. An auction is when someone sells off their arcade games one at a time to a crowd of active bidders. So, which is this, a raid or an auction? It's both, dearie. Hamza, that sweet boy, buys up private collections before they can be thrown away. He rescues them from that terrible fate and then auctions off his finds. Sort of. Okay, now I'm fuzzy on the sort of part. I'm the newbie here, remember?
Well, okay. So Hamza obviously auctions off games for cash money, but he's a very whimsical kind of guy. Once I saw him trade off a vintage burger time in exchange for someone's super secret chili recipe, passed down through generations of family.
In other words, he's just on the edge of being a loon. This would be a lot simpler if it was just a raid. We pay up front, we declare what games we want, and cart them away. Instead, he ambushes us with these impromptu auctions and makes us come down there to entertain his whims.
Wonderful.
I think it's sweet. He wants to make sure the games go to good homes, to people who really want them, even if they can't pay. And really, we should be honored we got an invitation. He's trying to cut out the big franchise arcades like Deco's Palace and help the little guys, like us.
Oh my goodness, Sarah, you're right. He does kind of look like Abe Lincoln. Ah. Yes, ladies first, it is floating in the void. Can confirm there's no actual road here. We're just flying through the air like chitty chitty bang bang.
It's inefficient and relies entirely on keeping on Hamza's good side.
Huh. Gavin's right. Trading games for recipes? Holding surprise auctions? Currying favor and working connections? Sounds convoluted to me. If he wants to sell the games he finds, he should just sell the games he finds.
Thank you. Good to have someone who sees clearly on a trip like this.
Aww.
Come on. Francine's right. Where's your sense of adventure? I think it's exciting. Suddenly, games. What will we find? What can we get? What mysterious bargains can we make? Who knows?
We need to temper our expectations a little, I suspect.
I think not.
We don't have room to add many more games. Especially relics like Hamza usually deals in.
What about the offsite storage unit? We can just rotate games in and out more often.
Nearly full to bursting, and not cheap for us to rent on a monthly basis. I'm not saying we have to go home empty-handed. Certainly a few holes in our roster we can fill should we find an excellent deal and beat the other bidders. But consider this, above anything else, a way to maintain relations with Hamza. Even if we don't end up bidding.
Aww.
Now, Naomi. Gavin knows the numbers. I'm in favor of making our little Funplex more and more fun. But floor space is finite. And Gavin, remember, if we find some darling little game Naomi would lavish adoration upon, we can always retire an older game. Life, my young friends, is a series of trade-offs.
Well, isn't it better to, not just settle and compromise all the time?
Well, now, there are trade-offs, and there are trade-offs. It's silly to say that you should never compromise. As silly as it is to say you should always compromise. It's what you compromise that defines who you are. You're all so young yet. You've time to make mistakes in learning what trade you need to make.
Unless you don't make rent on your apartment, or your stomach's growling. Iris and Juniper have pushed me to stop settling for less out of life, to stand up for myself and my happiness. And I've done just that without regret. So, everything should be fine now, right? Right? New default topic diversion, the weather! Well, at least it's a nice day for an outing, right? Oh, come on!
Wonderful. Glad I packed plastic bags to wrap cabinets in just in case.
That's our Gavin, always thinking ahead.
Trying to protect your investments, huh?
From Hamza's invitation, it seems this arcade was largely abandoned and left to rot. I'd rather not add water damage to the ailments the games are already suffering.
It's so sad when we come across a wonderful game that's just ruined beyond repair. Most collectors show their collections a lot of love, but others just don't care. You find old games in barns, exposed to the elements and falling apart.
I suppose this is one thing we can easily agree on. It's important to take care of your games.
For their resale value, you mean?
A broken game's no fun to play with. And it's a shame to see a classic in terrible condition. Consider pinball. Pinball games are very prone to breakdowns, particularly older ones. To experience them in their glory, you need to show them care. Even beyond a busted game earning no quarters, it feels like a waste to allow an enjoyable game to lie fallow. A waste of true potential.
Huh. Good point.
Oh my goodness, the bots are at it again. Game Dad, help! They're going crazy again. Glad to see these two getting along better. Even if Naomi kept preemptively attacking him along the way there. Shoo, bot, shoo! With the rain pounding down on the van roof, conversation gets a bit difficult. Gradually, everybody resumes fiddling about with their phones, knitting, or driving, leaving me to wonder, exactly where is this auction and/or raid happening anyway? We'd been driving for some time, leaving the city far behind. What would a massive trove of arcade games be doing this far out into the sticks? Maybe it's some closed-down roller rink, or an old bowling alley, or a haunted mansion. Or maybe it's a creepy old house that's likely haunted by exactly 87,194 ghosts. Ah, the classic Wave Rider luck and play. So majestically awful. I know, it does take forever. Just the worst. Gavin pulls up alongside any number of other vans and trucks. We're here a little late, it seems.
Good grief, is this really the auction site?
Creepy. Definitely creepy. At least an 8 on the creepometer.
An old home has character, I feel. Let's not judge it by the exterior, shall we?
Yes, we just need the Scooby-Doo theme.
With all speed, the group hurries inside to get away from the weather. Okay, so we're in here. I'm just gonna take a second. Game Dan, I'm sorry. Sorry to take you away from your other game. Yeah, I'm gonna be back in a second. I'm just gonna run to the washroom and see about getting some more coffee. So just give me a little bit of time and I'll be right back. Okay. Back again. Sorry about that, guys. And I just read your message in chat, Mara, about it looking like Diabolic Lovers. It does. Oh man, if Diabolic Lovers ever got localized, I'd be in big trouble. Maybe one day. Anyway, a large group has already gathered in the foyer of the crumbling estate, but one rushes forward to greet us in a blur as the others pay little mind.
Greetings, friends.
Ah, greetings! Oh my goodness, Gigi. Why would they do that? That's terrible. Man.
Hamza welcomes our friends from the Funplex. Welcome, welcome. Gavin, stalwart as ever. Naomi, love what you've done with your hair. Miss Francine, a beauty surpassed only by your wisdom.
Oh, fresh.
And a new player, it seems. Who might you be?
Hi, Hamza. Crystal Wave Rider.
I see. Greetings to you and yours. I am known as Hamza, seeker of antiquity, finder of things lost, player of games. And welcome to, well, not my home, but a place where Hamza shall provide hospitality regardless.
Thank you. Thank you for your invitation, Mr. Hamza. I understand you only invite a select few. The Funplex is proud to accept your summoning.
Now you sound like me.
Oh yes, along with Dance with Devils, absolutely. DL's cousin. It kind of really is, though. Oh man, if either of those got localized, mwah, I would be so happy.
Indeed, I am very careful who I allow to my events. These machines deserve owners who will respect and appreciate them. Hamza will accept nothing less. Alas, I've not a moment to enjoy your fine company, Crystal Wave Rider. Perhaps later, but for now, it is time.
Smack, smack. Put it in the front lot for other customers? Oh no, GG, I'm so sorry. Yes, Mara, I know. Why is Rejet so stubborn about localizing their games? My goodness. Just let me give you my money. That's all I want. Please. Clapping twice for attention, Hamza rallies the small crowd in the room to begin the proceedings.
Friends, companions, longtime allies of the noble art of the arcade. Welcome. Welcome to Donnerwood.
I think we can actually skip most of this. Okay, so let's just catch up with you guys. Okay, so who is Donna Michaels? A contact high just from sitting in it. Wow, GG. They hate the Western audience. That's what I've heard too. I'm like, you guys are dumb. Darn you, Rejet!
You've never heard of Donna Michaels? She was the hottest musical act of 1980. Beep!
Naomi, I was born in 1990. Beep!
I'm totally plugging my phone into the van stereo so we can blast Girls Just Wanna Play Games all the way home.
Oh, Gigi, no! Your keys don't work. What? No, man. When it rains, it pours. Poor Gigi. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we are dirty pirates, but we have a code, gosh darn it. Don't you know? Yes, I did see that Dance with Devils was released for Switch. I got so excited because I'm like, they didn't by any chance localize it, did it? And no, they didn't. They just ported it to Switch. I'm like, why? So sad.
But first, I'm gonna go check out the cabinets in her arcade. I'm not really into mingling. Later!
Aw. Gigi, I'm so sorry. Poor car. No. Oh, yeah, Mara? For sure, for sure. Ugh. Jealous. She dashes off with all speed, heading for the stairs leading below.
Suppose I should go network a bit. Hamza's events always draw an interesting crowd of rival arcade owners.
Heading for the foodstuffs, Gavin arranges himself a plate so he has an excuse to hang around and eavesdrop on the other collectors. Leaving me to, do stuff? The electronic parts are going. Oh, that's good. At least that's happening, Gigi. Oh. Now I see why Ashley was bored at these events. Gavin schmoozes, Naomi analyzes finds, and Francine's already napping in a chair. I've got nothing to do. Well, when in doubt, find someone who knows what they're doing and stick to them like glue. So let's go schmoozing. I already get my fill of arcade games on a daily basis. No need to go stare and wonder at dusty boxes. I'm curious about what's cooking up here with these other arcade owners, so I seek out Gavin to watch and learn from the master. Gavin, armed with a small plate of delicacies, is hanging back for now and sizing up the competition. A perfect moment for me to slide on up and have a chat with him. So, any friends in attendance tonight?
I'd hardly call anyone in this room a friend. Not even Hamza.
Oof.
You'd be better off not seeing them that way either. These are our colleagues. Somewhere between an ally and an enemy. A rival, perhaps.
That's a bit of a cold way of looking at it.
It's practical. I can't afford to invest any real emotional currency in any of these people.
Emotional currency.
Not when I have to look out after my own.
Naomi would argue he has a hard time investing any real emotional currency in his own people, but he's too focused on the crowd to get into that right now.
While I'm friendly with plenty of folks, I do hesitate to declare pure friendship. It wouldn't be fair to the other person.
How do you figure?
Consider a true unfettered friendship. The kind with no conflicts of interest, no strings attached. It's difficult when you're in the same business together. If I'm friends with another arcade owner, I'm liable to make bad business decisions that help out my friend, and vice versa. I wouldn't want to burden them with that. Either I hurt my business and my fellow employees, which would be disastrous, or they hurt theirs to better support me and mine. It's messy.
Kind of accurate, Westwood, when you put it like that. Yeah, Mara, if you're reading a review from someone who's biased, you'd be like, well, I mean, this is kind of what I was expecting from Yuri, so... Eh.
Better to be friendly than friends, for all involved.
Friendly. Okay. What about workplace romances? Within a work unit, not with a rival. It had to be asked eventually, didn't it?
Well, that's a little different. Within a group, we're trying to strengthen each other and the group as a whole, so there's less of a conflict of interest. We all pull the same direction. It can still be messy, however. It's important to avoid conflict of interest. Reasonable adults with strong awareness can sort through that mess, I would hope.
Right. Okay. Good to know. For reasons. I know, Mara. My love for him will never change either.
Now, let's size up our rivals for the auction ahead. I do recognize a few. That one's the owner of Pixelpalooza on the other side of town. He's amiable and willing to make trades, but will happily take advantage of someone who doesn't know the true value of the game they're trading. She's a private collector with a basement full of retro cabinets. She's perfectly willing to overpay to get the game she seeks, meaning she'll probably snap up some of the best deals from Hamza should Hamza allow it. She's... Can't say I've ever seen her at one of these events before. Might be worth figuring out who she represents. Often arcades or collectors will send a proxy in their stead. As for him, he looks familiar, but I can't quite place the face.
Oh, good, Gigi. I'm glad it's working again. Thank goodness. That's 2 people wearing sunglasses at night. The epitome of cool.
Doubtful.
Yes, well, the sport coat over t-shirt look somewhat negates that. I could swear I've seen him before, though.
Yeah, Westwood. We've seen her here at the auction before, and she also shows up in the epilogue after the credits plays with Dekonami. Gavin subtly snaps a photo of the man in the jacket before loading up. Wait a second.
Facial recognition module. Current camera roll latest picture. As you like, Mr. Cooper.
He catches me staring in confusion.
You have an iris as well, yes. She's become a common assistant app. Likely the free version with less features than my premium edition, but...
Yeah, I guess I'm just used to Iris being my digital BFF, not someone else's.
Don't forget, Crystal, Juniper's my friend too. I have a lot of friends. Friends are great. Friends are fun. Your Iris calls you Crystal, not Miss Wave Rider.
Yeah. Is that bad?
I suppose I'm just iffy on a piece of software acting too familiar. Anyway, judging from who's present and accounted for, I have a sincere doubt we'll be able to win any new games. 2 of them have deep pockets, the other 2 are unknowns. Naomi will be disappointed undoubtedly, but that's probably for the best. That girl has a tendency to let flights of fancy overrule common sense.
Which reminds me of my earlier thought about the disagreements those 2 had and continue to have. I know we've got rivals to deal with, but maybe it's a high time to ask about that. Letting it go again and again gets old, you know? What's up with your rivalry? Yeah, didn't Francine say you had to stop sacrificing the dreams of others just to keep the arcade open? Gavin, if Miss Francine was, awake, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't like to hear you talking that way. I know it's difficult to balance the dreams of everyone at the arcade with the need to keep the dream going, but Naomi's got every right to her dream. Have you 2 always been at odds like this? That's so sad to think about. Can't you 2 find common ground? Gavin's expression softens somewhat.
He's like,
but, well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, if we're doing the Gavin route, I would not be surprised if Naomi leaves, but maybe we can have Naomi stay. We'll see. We'll see what ends up shaking out.
We have common ground. The arcade itself. I'm aware that I can be cold or distant. That my desire to protect Naomi's dream sometimes leads me to think I need to protect that dream from itself. Believe me, if we had the resources, I'd be happy to buy Naomi all the aging cathode ray tubes and joysticks she desires.
Rather disappointing.
I don't enjoy trying to bring her down to the hard reality we live in. I don't enjoy the hard reality we live in, for that matter. But the Funplex is very low tier as arcades go. Even some of the private collectors here have larger, more impressive arcades than we do. So, until the day our fortunes turn skyward, I'm afraid I'll need to play the villain for Naomi's sake. I care too much for her to do otherwise.
Apologies.
Better she hate me for what must be done than hate me for letting it all fall apart. I can't say I want to be hated, but needs be when the devil drives.
Until I can have filet mignon for lunch every day instead of pizza bagels. Until my spiritually satisfying job becomes a fiscally satisfying one. No, there's no point harping on that or on Juniper locking me out of a better job. This is the better job. It's up to me to make the most of it.
Beep beep, Mr. Cooper. Facial analysis complete. Profile number 108551 identified. Mr. Franco Sterling, buyer for Nostalgia Commodities, Inc.
I think not.
No, that's not right. I remember that face, and he didn't work for a trading company. Think, Gavin, think. Where did I see him before? Iris. Did Mr. Sterling work for Potter's Green Mini Golf and Games before joining Nostalgia Commodities? Correct, sir. And who currently owns Nostalgia Commodities?
Oh no, Game Dan, I'm sorry to tear you away from your game again, but there's another bot in chat. I'm sorry.
Checking. Please wait.
The elevator music. So, do we just stand here, or?
Scan complete. Nostalgia Commodities is owned by Deco's Palace, LLC.
Wait, what? I thought that... Before I can even finish the sentence, Franco Sterling split away from his little mingling circle to come mingle with us.
Gavin Cooper, long time no see. How's the strip mall? Still stripping?
Indeed.
Very much so. When we first met, you were a fresh-faced recruit there. Not that there's much fresh face about the Funplex, eh? Come on, let me pour you a drink. We can talk old times. A drink would be ideal, thank you. So, how's the wife?
I know, Game Dan. These bots are just impossible. He rapidly taps out a short message before tucking the tablet under one arm and departing with Mr. Sterling in tow. Yeah, get him, Mara.
Crystal, you've got mail.
Quickly, I unlock my phone and load up the Funplex's new group messenger app. That one was my idea.
Tell Hamza we have a spy. I'll distract Franco.
A secret mission.
I mean, not that this would end in a tense, white-knuckled shootout, but I still have to take the need for subtlety seriously. These are our rivals and colleagues. Raising a stink wouldn't do, right? I approach the small group chatting away with Hamza, the auction master. Not ideal, but it'll have to do. No problem, Nadashiko. Thanks for hanging out with us a bit tonight. Hope you have a good night as well. Let's try number 2. Hamza, sir, could I have a word in private?
Please, Crystal Wave Rider. Simply call me Hamza.
Okay. Hamza, could I have a word in private?
As you like.
He leads me a short ways from the group. From across the room, Gavin offers me a brief nod of approval.
Does something vex you, Crystal Wave Rider?
Thank you, Shiko. Thank you, Shiko. I'll try to remember that too. Appreciate it. Have a good night. You don't like to sell games to Deco's Palace, right?
Absolutely not. It would be an insult to the very nature of games to allow their industrially stamped brand of pseudo-fun to pilfer my holdings.
No, we didn't get a point with Hamza. We got a point with Gavin from across the room. Walk your majestic pecs over here, Hamza. Mara, I love it. Okay, see the guy in the sunglasses and the bad jacket?
Franco Sterling. Yes, he works for a mini golf green just outside the city.
Not anymore. Gavin's got proof he works for Deco.
Deco Nami.
The very same. Hamza strides out to the middle of the room and claps his hands sharply for attention.
Franco Sterling! You will present yourself to Hamza immediately!
Welcome back, Kit.
Something wrong, Hamza. Yes, Hamza has been a fool. He has not been diligent in determining friend from foe.
This displeases Hamza.
And you, Franco Sterling, are foe to all hard-working arcades and collectors. You work for Deco. Gavin Cooper has identified you as a minion of the adversary. Hey, hang on a second. What is my one rule, Franco Sterling? All sales are final. What is my other rule, Franco Sterling? Okay, look, I think you've got Mr. Deco all wrong. He's just a hard-working American businessman who...
You dare invoke the wrath of Hamza?
Who would see the entire industry devolve into a series of children's casinos, spitting out tickets at the pull of a slot machine lever. He has no love of games. The only thing he loves is green, and I am not describing the terrible salads in his family restaurants. Begone! Begone from Hamza's sight immediately, Franco Sterling.
Sterling casts an angry look my way, and at Gavin, the one who fingered him. Well, thanks for screwing us both over, Gavin. Deco doesn't forgive those who mess with his business. Or those who fail him.
You could have left my name out of this, Hamza. And why? The others should know you have worked in their interests. None of us wish to see that monopolistic tycoon consume the entire arcade industry.
Deco Nami shall find no succor in the halls of Hamza.
Hear, hear! Yes, we need to all invoke the wrath of Hamza to get rid of the bots. Things are going good, Kit. We're making some moves. We went out for a nice lunch date with Ashley, which was quite lovely. And we've had some chitty chats with Gav.
Gavin Cooper, Crystal Wave Rider. Hamza considers you as friends. Thank you for purging my gala of that foul influence.
Funny, considering Gavin specifically said he didn't consider Hamza a friend. I guess that doesn't work both ways, as Hamza offers both of us a warm smile of gratitude. Oh yes, bots invaded numerous times while you were gone. At which point Naomi comes running up the stairs along with several others who are busy scouting out the games below.
What's going on? I heard shouting.
Hamza has ejected a representative of the Dark Carnival known as Deco's Palace from our midst. And not soon enough, in Hamza's opinion.
Oh, okay. I guess everything's fine then. Excuse me. I'm gonna go get my work apron on since we'll be moving games soon.
Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auction begins.
No, don't leave me alone with the Bacchanalian Orgy Master! Alright, as much as I love you, Hamza. I don't think we've ever done the bottom one before. Yeah, they really want to see Gavin's route. I mean, who can blame them? Honestly, there's nothing to say. I'm only here because my coworker Ashley didn't feel like lugging games around. Gavin and Naomi are doing most of the work.
Ah, beautiful Ashley. She is a delicate pink flower, handcrafted of felt and pipe cleaners. Not that I would deny your company given the chance, Crystal Wave Rider. Perhaps my tale will loosen the tail from your tongue in turn.
Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai.
Yes, beautiful Ashley, it's true. I know, I'm not trying to do basic all the time, but once in a while, I want to do it. Okay, so, there we go. Alright, I think we're caught up now. Hey, shouldn't Francine be here for this? It's technically her money.
She trusts the two of us to make the right decisions on purchasing games. Plus, I'd hate to interrupt her nap. Or her knitting. Or both. I swear she can knit in her sleep.
Oh, I'm just too nervous. I think I'm going to go browse the games again. See if there are any I missed. It's so dark down here, I could swear I didn't see them all.
And how about you, Crystal? Want to watch the auction with me, or go help Naomi search the arcade? I'm fine either way. Ultimately, you're only here to help us lug our purchases out the door, so do whatever you like.
Thanks. I think. Alright, Gavin. Auctioneering sounds fun. Do I get to wave our bidding paddle around?
Hamza's actions are usually a shout-out-loud affair rather than discreetly signaling, but I admire your enthusiasm.
I settle in next to Gavin on one of the rickety old folding chairs. Not quite as posh as the banquet spread above, but hey, it's business time, not indulgence time.
Naomi sent me a list of games she wants me to bid on. We argued it a bit, and I managed to bring her down to 3 must-haves, and the rest would-be-nices. Needless to say, if the would-be-nices start bidding up, I won't be bothered.
Right. It's okay to get pumpkin spice every once in a while. Nice, Gigi. Yeah, I heard that there was a bot in Yune's video today too, Mara. They're just like, crazy. Do we have the storage space for the would-be-nices?
Well, technically, yes.
What about the cash?
Like I said, only if they don't get driven through the roof.
Then maybe keep an open mind, right? Don't forget to see the forest for the trees while looking at the bigger picture. Or something.
Right. As Francine says, I know. But there are certain hard realities in play.
Exactly, Westwood's like, so we're not getting any games, is what you're saying.
It has begun!
Ah. I half expect mid-90s techno to start blasting as his slideshow begins, but nope, just pretty photos of old games.
Behold!
Look at these beautiful games. They could be yours, all yours. But before we dive right in, I'd like a moment of recognition for Donna Michaels, whose spirit inhabits these halls. We who are about to rescue her games do so out of respect for her and her passions. May her soul be at peace with her beloved arcade in good hands.
I thought he didn't believe in that tall tale. Or is he just being theatrical because that is the way of Hamza? And yeah, like Mara said, it's in the comments section. I usually have to delete 2 to 4 bot comments every video. It's very annoying.
Now then, shall we commence the auction, friends?
I settle in and wait for Gavin to take an interest in the games on bid.
Our next item up for bid.
Oh hey, I recognize this. It's a joust, just like the one I moved out to the floor 2 weeks ago. Gavin frowns at his tablet, confused. Aw, thanks Mara, I appreciate it.
Why is this on Naomi's must-have list? We already own one of these. The bidding opens at a pittance, a mere $50.
Gavin shakes his head, ready to let this slide by. Yeah, like, my gut says 2. I wondered if I picked 3 the first time. I might have. Because I didn't get it. I think I was, like, trying to butter him up for other things. Let's try 2. That machine breaks down a lot, right? Well, having a spare in storage would mean not needing to buy more parts for it. Okay,
Impressive.
that works. Yay, that's better.
Astute. And a good reason to bid on it, I agree. Iris, give me a quick price check on the sum of all key components in a joust machine. As you wish, Mr. Cooper. Done. Individual components compounded together compile to $400.
That's smart. That way you know not to overbid on it. So it's like, if it's more than 400, there's no point. Gavin gets to his feet.
$300, please.
Such fire!
Ooh.
Oh-ho! At last, Gavin Cooper shows his fire. Will anyone step?
Damn.
$1,000 to complete my Midway collection.
Well, crap.
Hamza must consider this.
A curious leap. Gavin, tell me, why do you seek this game?
Naomi... Oh, sorry. Gavin. Gavin, I forgot your voice.
Naomi's pride and joy is a fully restored joust. But it breaks down frequently. I want to keep her dream alive by giving her an organ donor. Oh, you have put Hamza in a strange position, you have. Between a collector craving her holy grail and a young girl's dream.
Sold!
But Hamza must bow to fiscal forces that keep his fantasies afloat. Sold for $1,000.
Welp. We tried. Aw, thanks, Game Dan and Mara and Westwood. Seems once he hears a bit he likes, it's all over. No going once, going twice.
However, as Hamza is not without a heart, I have a mostly working copy of that game in my personal stocks that I've been meaning to restore. Gavin Cooper, I grant it to you for free.
Free? Thank you, Hamza. Free?
Such is the iron will of Hamza.
She's like, I just paid $1,000. You're giving that one to him for free? Oh no, Kit. Try refreshing the stream.
This is the will of Hamza. Question it not.
The collector sits, grumbling.
Thank you.
You are most kind. I am most capricious, but thank you for the praise all the same. Onward!
I know, Game Dan. Free! Okay. It's still frozen. I'm so sorry, Kit. Everything's fine on my side, I think. Is anybody else having freezing issues? I'm not showing any drop frames or anything, any problem with the stream on my end.
Our next item for auction is this rather unique piece.
And egads, is that one ugly football game? Yours freezes a bit, but live chat still goes? Huh. Okay, hopefully it works. It's working for you now, Kit. Always blame Bob. That's true, Kath. It looks like the side art stickers weren't even put on straight. The white paint is totally uneven, the marquee's been broken, the monitor has a big ol' as-is note. The joysticks are 4 different clashing colors, and...
Do I hear $50? $40?
Wait. I nudged Gavin, whispering.
Put a bid on it.
Pardon?
Why? It's positively grotesque.
I recognize the shape and the joystick colors. That's not really a football game, it's a TMNT.
Aha. It's a cheaply done conversion. No doubt some fool thought he'd get more profits off a sports game and lazily chopped it up. It'd need restoration work granted, but...
Slowly, he stands up.
I suppose.
I suppose I'd be willing to take it for $40. Maybe we can salvage the monitor. Good, good. All games deserve a home, even the ugly ducklings.
I wish the bots would go home. Bots, get out of here. You are the worst. What a stream. I'm so sorry, guys. They just will not leave us alone.
Are there any other bids? No. Not a one. Very well.
Sold!
Sold to Gavin Cooper at the Funplex. Thank you.
After Gavin sits down, I could swear I spotted Hamza wink at me. Does he know we just conned him? And is he okay with that? I mean, he did give us a free game earlier.
Impressive.
You know, Crystal, you're more knowledgeable about old arcade games than I thought you'd be.
Well, my parents took me to arcades all the time back when I was a kid. I had a few favorites, like TMNT, Qbert, and... that one game. And those were good times. Better times.
Very well.
Well, I suppose you can relive those good times a little once Naomi restores that game. During your breaks and after work, please.
Yes, sir.
I realize my demeanor is one of seriousness, but it's not like I'm anti-fun. I enjoy a pinball game or two, for that matter.
I thought that was more for the challenge, though. Order to chaos, developing mastery over the game, and so on.
Which is fun for me. Fun is a highly variable concept from person to person.
I think there's like usually 3 dots on the side of the name, and then you can hit report. So, that's how you do it.
For example, undoubtedly Naomi is going to have considerable fun restoring that TMNT back to its former glory, precisely because it is so mutilated. The Funplex provides fun in any form the visitor requires. That's my endgame, the goal I reach for.
And by the way, thanks everybody for reporting and blocking and hiding all of the bots. I appreciate it. It does help.
The tricky part I've found is balancing conflicting fun, ensuring as many dreams are realized as possible despite reality being rather harsh about it all. We'll need to watch our budget today if we're going to optimize that fun. Do you understand?
I guess. Being optimal is fun for you.
I suppose it is, at that.
Revel in the splendor.
Oh, hello, Hamza. And, yay, I'm glad, Westwood. Yeah, we definitely did a lot better this time. Mara, we did. I'm so sorry, Kit, that Bob is just hating on you today.
Next, a rare find indeed. What would surely be the jewel of any collector's treasure trove, provided they are discerning collectors who appreciate such splendors.
And the next game is a black and white driving game from 1970. Beep!
I give you Death Race. Inspired by the movie of the same name and decorated with skulls that sparked controversy nationwide.
Bleh. Come on now.
Seriously?
That relic is seriously on Naomi's must-haves list. Absolutely not. Not only is it an ancient artifact of a bygone age, I'd rather not have angry parents mad that little Timmy ran people over in a video game.
Yep. We need leaks and radioactive toilet brushes and all the things to get rid of Bob. They're gremlins, not humans. Very, very blurry little white blobs of gremlins.
Doesn't matter. It won't earn, and earning is critical for a small arcade such as ours.
So let's make the Funplex a museum of amusements. But for Naomi, Gavin. Hit it with a hammer! Okay, so it wouldn't earn, but it's a legendary game, Gavin. Its importance in the lore of arcades is undeniable. More importantly, Naomi wants this game. You told me your dream is to support the dreams of others. Considering we got a joust for free and got a TMNT for pennies on the dollar, I think we can afford to make her dream come true. He's like, he looks so sad whenever we use logic against him, like, oh, how, you're right. My inner monster took control again.
You're right.
I hadn't intended.
I've been letting so many of her wishes slip by during this auction. Perhaps this is the ideal time to make it up to her and obtain a unique treasure. Hamza, the Funplex bids $250.
Gadzooks! A find like that can't go for a paltry $250. I bid $300. $400. Consarn it, $500.
Such fire!
5. Oh, sorry, that's Hamza.
5. We have 5. Do we have any numbers above that?
Oh, he's going higher. Go, Gavin, go, Gavin.
6. 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Tarnation.
No one willing to match.
Sold!
Yay, Gavin, you did it. Woo!
It seems you have won yourself a piece of arcade history, Gavin Cooper. Sold.
Satisfied, Gavin sits back down and offers me a curt nod of thanks.
And that's everything on her list. Well, the must-haves and a few of the would-be-nices.
Yay! Naomi's gonna be so happy. And Jump's excited, exactly.
Now to sit and wait while Hamza grinds his way through the rest of the stock. We can't start moving games out until the auction's complete.
Good. Gavin seems to be pleased with how things are going. I can almost see the hints of a suggestion of the possibility of a smile.
Thank you.
It's almost there.
I have to say, Crystal, I'm glad for your support today. Which is honestly surprising, as ordinarily I'm perfectly happy to be working alone.
Oh?
Sticking with me through the Den of Vipers and the auction itself. You've shown character. Don't think I haven't noticed.
Senpai noticed me? Ah! That's the best outcome out of all of this. We were noticed by Senpai, yay! That's gonna be the title of the next stream. Senpai noticed me more. Oh, that's great. Okay, don't blow it, Crystal. Here's your shot. Here's your shot. Oh my goodness, we can do it now? We can do the whole romance thing now? This is so early. Whoa. Oh boy, this has got to spice real quick. I think we work well together, and maybe we could be something more? Testament to teamwork, I'd say. And being in sync in general. In a lot of ways. Oh, really, Sarah? Awesome. That's very cool. That's cool to know. Listen, when we're all wrapped up here, you wanna go get a drink? I'd love to spend more time with you.
Well now.
Well now! Huzzah!
Seeing as I'm the designated driver, I'll pass on the wine and dine. But next time you're dragging someone out to lunch, feel free to ask me.
Yee-hoo!
I do have a few terms and conditions regarding dating a coworker, mind you. Ones I'm very firm on.
Terms and conditions? Do I have to sign anything?
But, indeed, I wouldn't mind spending more time with you either. Not one bit.
Damn. We found love in a haunted place. Yeah! Woo! Woo-wee! Do not giggle! Do not giggle! Take it nice and smooth! Smooth! Do it nice and smooth! And she immediately fails! She immediately failed! Oh, this is the best. Right. Sounds good here. Sounds Really good.
Naomi's not replying to texts. Can you go find her? I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Let her know what we bought.
Sure thing. I know, Westwood, it's true. Leaving the excitable auction master and his compatriots behind, I started wandering through the maze-like arcade of Donna Wood's private collection. Whew. Well, time to play the game. We've done this and this. Let's do the third ones just to see what happens. I summon forth a cleric! I knew it was gonna be him! I like, if anyone was a cleric, are we summoning Gavin?
What foolishness is this? Simple, rational thinking clearly shows that your roommate isn't some scheming, conniving dominatrix. I reject these lies and substitute the truth.
Cleric, use rationality. It's super optimized.
No! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Crystal. I don't want to control you or make you feel dependent. You have your own life to lead and your own decisions to make, and I should support that. I just wanted to help you smile again. I made a mistake keeping the truth from you. I'm so sorry.
Juniper. It's okay, I'm still smiling. Oh, good grief. Oh, the bots are back again. They are. Sheesh, go away. We're nearly done. Just leave. I'm going to make this work. It's hard work, but I'm going to make my dream come true.
Good. I'm so glad to hear it.
Good old Juniper. A kind heart as always. Okay. Next. Summon a tank. Who do we think the tank would be? I'm thinking either Percy or Queen Bee, personally. Let's see who the tank is against our evil persona. I can't do this. Not by myself. And I won't be ashamed to ask for help. I summon a guardian. Oh, it's Queen Bee! Okay, I was like, it's gotta be either Percy or Queen Bee. It's stat dependent. Really, Sarah? That is interesting. Okay, that's really cool, actually.
This a private pity party, or can anybody jump in? You're having a pretty peepy time of it, Crystal. Life kinda sucks, don't it? But you're not alone. You got all of us standing behind you, ready to cheer you on to victory. And you may be a noob, but you sure as beat ain't no fun.
Guardian use pride. It's super supportive. But you deserve... That doesn't have to be me. I can decide who I want to be. And with everyone standing behind me, I know that if I should fall, someone will catch me. You've had Ashley and Percy for Oh, neat. Well, going forward, I'm definitely going to pick those options to see who else we get, because that's pretty cool. Prepare for the final boss! Okay. This time I'm going to do the top one. It's simple math, isn't it? If I'm struggling to make ends meet, it's because the arcade itself is struggling. The solution is so simple, I'm kind of amazed I didn't see it before. The arcade could be so much more. I could lead the way, go above and beyond just doing what I'm told. I could champion the cause of the Funplex. My highest affection right now is definitely Gavin, and then Queen Bee, and then Ashley. And then everybody else is even. Okay, we can skip this. Defeat Polybius and rescue Donna. Okay. Interesting, Sarah. We care! Donna, we're gonna get you out of here. Oh, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I saw Gavin. I see you, Gavin. Whew, there we go. I know, everyone is so low. We're gonna get more opportunities to hang out with people going forward, so hopefully... I'm a giant ball of self-doubt. Nah, you good, Sarah, you're good. Quickly, I rush towards the sounds of people talking to catch up with Gavin. Gavin! Gavin, 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 Gavin!
Greetings.
Ah, there you are. Did you find Naomi? The auction's nearly over. Wait, where are your pants?
I know I'm moving a little quickly through the whole dating thing, but I'll explain later. Game Dan, I'm so sorry, but there's bots again. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Good one, Kit. Not important right now. You need to put a bid down on a game called Polybius, so we can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story, and we may not have much time, so... I might actually need an extra mod. Who would like a hammer wrench? That way Game Dan doesn't have to keep coming back all the time. Actually, Catherine, you're usually here, like, all the time. I know you're probably gonna leave soon, but... Oh, and Gigi's willing to take up the hammer. You know what? We're gonna add a couple more moderators. Alright. We're gonna have 2 more moderators added to the channel this day. The bots have deemed it so. Sweet Bean, Gigi, I choose you as mods! I nominate... Poor Game Dan, he's just like, well, in that case, you get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you get a wrench. Do your best, new mod team. You've got this. Speaks in Pokemon. Nicely done, Gigi. Oh, that's great. Yay! Mods time! Go hit them with hammers. You got it.
If you wanted that game, whatever it is, you should have put it on the wish list. They're bidding on it now.
What? Gotta catch all them bots. Super secret bot smashing task force.
Sold. 1 rare Polybius prototype for an undisclosed sum to the undisclosed bidder.
The woman, who hadn't said anything all night long, nods her head in appreciation, still expressionless. Yes, thank you, Kit. Liking the video does help a lot, so thanks everybody who's liked it so far. Appreciate that.
Thank you for your cooperation.
2 similarly dressed men in black rise from their chairs, departing with the woman. Presumably to go box up the game and put it in Warehouse 13 or something. Yep, that's what you came back to, Game Dan. When the bots attack, the mod team strikes back. Aw, thank you, Sarah. Really appreciate it. I don't know what triggers them to these streams. Like, it's not like a certain amount of views or something. I just don't know what it is that gets them to come over here. I would love to know. If anybody ever finds out, let me know. But, Hamza, wait, you can't!
Hamza's hands are tied.
Or Mara comes and reports them, exactly. Yeah, the bots are back again, Westwood, as always. Yeah, that could be, Sarah. The word yummy summons them. That probably checks out.
All sales are final. This one in particular is extremely final. Hamza does not seek to cross federal authorities.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should let this one go too. I know, Mara. We don't want your porn. Get your porn out of here. And honestly, the sooner I forget about it, the better. Especially if I don't want to be renditioned to a black site prison at an undisclosed location. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe that makes sense. Because they're thinking that there won't be as much... Like a streamer with less views will have a harder time getting rid of them. That would make sense. Oh really, Kit? You figured out why Bob's targeting you. Hopefully that means you can defeat him once and for all. I feel the need to emphasize? Yeah, I was gonna say empathize. I feel the need to emphasize that you aren't wearing any pants. Yeah, my phone caught on fire while it was in my pocket. See, this is why I don't like smartphones. They're privacy invasive, overly expensive, and occasionally combustible. Oh no, Game Dan froze. Bob was stopping the stream for a second. It's so weird. I'm not having any dropped frames on my side. So sorry about that, guys. Yeah, smallish adjacent for sure, Sarah. In the grand scheme.
An unfortunate incident indeed. But as a hospitable host, my course is clear.
Hamza shall provide you with his pants.
I forgot about that line. Oh my goodness, Sarah. Wow, that's a long day. That is extremely not necessary. Fortunately, rather than whipping off his trousers right there and then, Hamza summons one of his helpers with a clap and provides a spare pair.
Phew.
Why do you just have pants on demand?
In my line of work, one must be prepared for all eventualities.
Alright.
Now, in apology for being unable to provide you with the game you sought, perhaps Hamza can offer you something special in recompense.
No problem, Doc. Thank you for sticking around for such a long stream. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Honey, we ain't gonna fit your size. I know, I'm gonna have to, like, wrap it around and, like, tie it into a bow, basically.
My friends, the final 3 games for auction. All rare, all special, all highly sought after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes were ever made, released to test markets. None of them made it to mass production. What you are about to see are rare gems of arcade history. Crystal Wave Rider, you may make a priority bid on any one of these games of your choosing.
I know, the wall of wrenches. It's so beautiful. A glance at Gavin, who's shaking his head lightly, confirms we are officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. I can't think of any obscure games I'd really want to add to the Funplex. But better to accept Hamza's apology and take a gander at them. Sure, let's see them. And with a click of a slide, I see...
Behold! Phrase Invaders, Wyvern Keep, and Zombie Meltdown. All in mint condition. All 3 are sought after endlessly by collectors. And now, you can bid on Phrase Invaders, a unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun, Japan. Defeat the alien menace armed only with a keyboard. Wyvern Keep, a much sought-after Laserdisc full-motion video game. Play Princess Plucky and rescue the fair prince from the clutches of a terrible beast. And finally, Zombie Meltdown, a classic 1984 light gun shooting game where you save the president from the red threat of radioactive mutant zombies. Tell me, which of these rare games sings to you? And what can you offer Hamza in return? I'll allow you a few moments to ponder your desires.
Hey, it's a kitten! Ah, so cute!
Are you done yet? I've been waiting upstairs for ages.
Why... Why are you holding a box of kittens, Naomi?
Oh, I found them hidden in an old arcade cabinet. Francine and I are going to take them to a shelter.
Wow!
Wait, is that a Phrase Invaders? OMG! I've never seen one in person. I could restore that, really make it shine. Please, please, can we bid on it?
Doubtful.
Even if we had the money, a quirky old Japanese game with weird controls won't earn a single token. Now, Zombie Meltdown, that's another story. Everybody likes a light gun game. Simple controls, simple premise. That'll earn and earn well.
Ugh.
Way too violent and gross. And jingoistic. And immature. I guess Wyvern Keep would be okay too. Woman protagonist and 50 cents a play? It's not as cool, but it'll work for both of us.
I suppose.
I suppose I could live with that, yes.
Aw, look at little kittens in boxes. Adorable.
But it's all moot. We can't afford any of them. These are the sorts of games millionaires and private collectors scoop up. I suggest we get to work moving our purchases out to the van. Crystal, do you concur?
Earth to Crystal. You in there? Hello?
I flashed back to my childhood. I remember. Before my family fell on hard times, before the curse kicked in. Every summer we'd go to the beach, and there was this arcade with this one game I fell completely in love with. A game no one had even heard of before. Yes, I remember now. Hamza, I've come to bargain.
Such fire!
Oh, I see fire in your eyes, Crystal Wave Rider. Most impressive. Speak your desires for all to hear.
The game I remember so fondly was... Okay, so we've done Phrase Invaders and Wyvern Keep before. So we're gonna do Zombie Meltdown. That's the last one we haven't gotten, and it's the one that Gavin likes the most. So, that really worked out in the end. Of course, how could I have forgotten? I was clumsy with the plastic gun at first, but after countless tokens sunk into the game, I became a crack shot. Soon enough, I'd become a bad enough dude to save the president. I could clear the whole game on a single token. Those were good years. Good memories before the sorrows drowned them out. I wish to make a bid for Zombie Meltdown.
A solid title, and a solid choice.
Ew. Well, okay. But I guess it doesn't matter. We can't afford such a rare and valuable game.
Interesting. I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll. What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder? Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What will you trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them?
I guess Gavin just likes it because it's profitable, for the most part. That's probably it. I know, so much for making Naomi our BFF. It's so difficult.
Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit, and perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name.
Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioning that Hamza would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. I have one shot at this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy and expects an emotional response.
Hey! Listen!
Psst! Crystal! Crystal! I'm over here now! Why is my phone calling out to you exactly? And that doesn't sound like my Iris.
Now? Seriously? Hamza, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance, Gavin passes me his phone. I turn my back and begin a heated exchange of whispers. Thanks for saving me by burning my pants, but this is not a good time, Iris.
It's important! My emotional tension detection routines indicate this is an intense identity situation. My programmers wanted to fit in an R, but you know the rest. Since you need to be super convincing, you'll only be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits. Excluding basically. Fortunately, I've been tracking your personality all this time, so I can advise you as to what responses will and won't work. Ready? Let's do it!
Well, that certainly was a whole lot of words to tell me what I already knew. That I'd only be able to convince Hamza if I was true to myself. Let's do this. Yes, Westwood, this is very much a foreshadowing of the end of the game. I offer you an opportunity, my friend. I offer you an opportunity.
Interesting. Continue.
This game represents an investment in the future of the Funplex. If you let me walk out of here with this game, don't think the Funplex will forget your generosity in the future. Because we have a future, and it will be bright. Kit, I believe Steady is our... Yeah, Steady is our highest, followed by Basic and Kind. At risk of melodrama, know that upon this stone I shall build my church.
Such fire!
Such fire, Crystal Wave Rider. More than I saw within you at the start of this evening.
Better dead than red. Nice.
Very well. The game is yours. Let us consider it the first of many such exchanges, in mutually beneficial partnership.
I know, Sarah, it's true.
Now I'm just confused.
I thought it was inspiring. And a little confusing. Crystal, what do you mean?
I'll explain on the drive home. Just give me a minute. I'll tell you all about it in the mystery van. I did it! I actually own a copy of Zombie Meltdown. Every kid dreams of owning their favorite arcade game, and every kid thinks that dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game? Only the ultra-rich can do that. But I did it! It belongs to me and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. But for now, better to focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out to the van and attached trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labor a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road to home. Yippee! Yeah, right, Westwood? Hey, Gavin, here's your phone back.
Appreciated.
Also, I've made a decision. I'd like to do more for the arcade.
You want more work shifts? I'd have to balance that against Ashley's needs.
No. Actually, I'd like a promotion. I want to be the arcade's event manager. I'll do everything I'm already doing, plus I want to organize some events that'll bring people in the doors. Tournaments, maybe. Or a grand unveiling of our new rare game. Or both at the same time. Yeah, both! Let's make it a big relaunch of the Funplex. I want the Funplex to grow. And I want to do my part to help it grow.
My, oh my!
My, our little Crystal is growing up so fast as well. I'm in favor, Gavin, if you need my approval.
Perhaps.
Yes, ladies first, we are still going. I wanted to finish this chapter because we're almost at the end.
I'm certainly pleased that you want to step up, start getting more involved. You've shown far more promise than our old floor attendant did. But hosting an event is a risky undertaking.
I'll take responsibility for it. It's my dream, after all.
Makes sense.
I like the idea. And Gavin, more players means more tokens, means more revenue, means more games. Maybe even expanding the Funplex or opening a second location.
No problem, Game Dan. Thanks so much for helping out tonight, and especially when you were playing your game. I really appreciate it. Take care.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Very well.
But I'll admit, I like the idea as well. Very well. Crystal, if you can make the numbers in my spreadsheets less dire, you'll have earned this promotion.
This is my chance. I'm done going with the flow. I'm done assuming the family curse will always keep me pulled back down to the depths. New Crystal, New Funplex, new dream.
Oh, hey! I promised you some Donna Michaels, didn't I? Gavin, I'm pairing up with the audio now. Turn the music up!
As the van speeds on into the night and a lost soul sings of games and fun, everything is as it should be. Indeed. That's why I look so happy when I get home. Alright.
Gavin seems to have taken a shine to you. You're proving to be level-headed, rational, and honest. Great! Also, you've scored 10,250 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is, of the 31,386 pizza places in the States, roughly 83% offer delivery, 91% offer takeout, and 51% offer dine-in service. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 3?
Yes, please. Absolutely. Alright. And I think with that, we're gonna call it a night, everybody. I know, that was a lot of just, like, Gavin focus. Hopefully in some of the future chapters we're gonna be able to get the other people up a little bit more, so fingers crossed. I don't think there's a lot of interaction with Gavin in chapter 3, for instance, so we'll see. I definitely think the highlight of the stream was Senpai Noticed Me, JJ. I meant to comment on that earlier. But yeah, 100%. That was a lot of fun, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. We saw a lot of good stuff, and basically are on Gavin's route right from the get-go. So, good stuff all around. Oh, but I am done for the evening. So, anyway, after talking about the whole tooth fiasco, regardless of whether we're physically going away or not, I think I'm still gonna take Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday off. So if you leave comments during that time period, I probably won't get to them until Sunday evening at the earliest. So I still want to take a bit of a mental break. Even if I can't go away to the lake, I'll just go to the pool instead or something. So yeah. No stream this Saturday, and no replies to comments for a couple of days. But then we'll be back to our regular stuff. And, I mean, I'll be back next Monday for sure. So we'll continue with Gavin's route on Monday, and there will, of course, be content coming out as per the usual. So yeah. Hopefully I'll see you around the channel this week, and of course, when I come back from my holiday on Monday. So everybody, take care, have a good rest of your day wherever you are, and thanks for joining me for the stream. It was a lot of fun. Alright, with that, bye-bye!